Hello, hello, hello. What's up tonight, everyone? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Mr. Rogue, or MTG Rogue Jack, Kamikaze Pandas, Autumn Shank, Tefree of Zelfer, Chicken Fajitas. What's up tonight, everyone? Awesome dude, good to see ya. The Bad Sticky, Rajiki. How's it going? Good to see everyone. Happy Thursday to you. I'm super excited. Oh man, I realized while making the Against the Odds that went up yesterday, oh man, Tishana is so sweet. There's nothing I want to do in Standard right now more than just keep casting Tishanas and drawing cards with Tishanas. So I'm excited to be playing some more Tishana in a very different build. Hey Valupi, thank you so much for subbing for so long, and don't even feel bad about it. Not even a little bit. Makes 100% sense. Thank you so much for a whole year of subbing. Definitely appreciate it. And like always, you're welcome here all the time. Of course, sub or no sub. I just appreciate you hanging out. New 11 Peter Exception, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops cheer for our new subscriber. So what's going on tonight, everyone? Imperious Gamer, thank you for presenting my Dagger Burn list. Yeah, it's a super sweet one. The Dagger Burn list was... Man, that deck is just so spicy. I still have no idea if it's going to work, but it's super spicy, and I'm sure we will be playing it. Hey, welcome, billionaires. Glad to have you, first-timers. So how's it going tonight, everyone? Are you excited for some Tishana action in Standard? So, well, thank you, Septic Scotty. Some people, oh, I thought, never mind. Thank you. I try to be nice. I thought you said something about my voice, and I was going to say, oh, not everyone agrees with you. Some people hate my voice. WinCon is drawing more cards than the opponent. That is always the WinCon. Yeah, so what did you think of Fishbowl Thursday? Should it stick around? Do you like the viewers submitted once a week? At least every other week, maybe every week for viewer submitted deck tech one time a week. I thought our first one was awesome, so now it's basically up to you. That's what I like about it. I put the responsibility on all of you to keep sending me spicy decks. You send me spicy decks, and I will be able to make deck techs for them. It's a win-win. Everyone's happy. You get to show off your super spicy decks. I get at least one deck tech a week where I'm not digging around through small Japanese tournaments to try to find a spicy deck list. What could go wrong? It seems perfect for all of us. So yeah, the Dagger Burn deck was super, super sweet. I definitely really liked it. I'm almost 100% sure we're going to be playing it for Against the Odds. We do EDH deck techs on occasion. I'm hoping that Tomer will start doing them sometime. What's up, Taka Brown? How goes it? I'm hoping Tomer will start doing some. So if you want to send me a deck list, you can submit them right here on stream. I tend to try to look at all the links people send me during the stream once we get going. You can email me, saffronolive@mtggoldfish.com. Goldfish comments, YouTube comments. I check all those places. So you have tons of ways. You can send me a message on Reddit if you want to go that direction. So any of those ways will get the deck list to me. Ace Clown, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops cheer for our new subscriber. Well, Elbas, tell your sister hi. Thank you. Do you know what the stock market has never crashed while Seth was streaming? Oh, that's a good point. We've never had a stock market crash while I was streaming. All right, let's do our reminders. Thank you, everyone, for showing up. Good to see you this evening. Let's do our reminders. Talk about this Bant deck, because I expect we're going to play probably some long games. This doesn't look like a super fast deck, but it looks like a super spicy deck, so I'm really excited to test it out. So, of course, MTG Goldfish Replay YouTube. That's where you can find all the old streams, including this stream, going up middle of the day sometime tomorrow. So if you miss anything, or if like Valupi, you gotta work when the stream's going on, you can always catch up on all the action there. The YouTube channel, what did you think of not just the Fishbowl Thursday deck tag, how did you like the Sunbird's Invocation Against the Odds? Oh man. We didn't have a great record, but boy, did we play some super sweet games with that deck. When it was doing its thing was so amazing. So if you missed that, check out the Sunbird's Invocation Against Odds. Commander Clash coming out tomorrow, and then starting the next Commander Clash. So not this Friday's episode, but the next one. I will be back for 2 weeks filling in for Richard, who is out of the country at the moment. So you'll have some more friendship and the return of Saffron Olive to Commander Clash. Of course, also the merch page. If you're looking for a way to support the stream and the channel and the site, check that out as well. And as we see there from Awesome Dude 11, thank you so much, Awesome Dude. I will read your message in just one quick second. Donations are available, certainly not required. $2 or more gets your message read on stream. And we already have a donation thanks to the Awesome Dude. Awesome Dude 11, $5 donation. Hey, again, hey Seth, always good to see you. I just wanted to give you this because you deserve it. Anyway, I like the new Thursday deck tech idea. If you're interested, I have a Bant Company deck for Modern that I've had a ton of success with. Good luck tonight. Well, awesome dude. Thank you so much for the donation. Definitely send me your Bant Company deck. I would definitely like to check it out. I mostly play Paper Magic, recently acquired some signed cards. I know nothing about the signed card market. How much do you think an Evil Presence 2008 holiday promo signed by Mark Rosewater Maro would sell for? I would say check eBay. I have absolutely no clue. I don't know how rare Mark Rosewater's signature is, but it sounds like a really cool collector's item. So check eBay. At least try to figure out. I assume Maro just like signs a lot of stuff. If you ask him, I assume he'd sign it. So it might not be much more than the card itself, but it's still a really super cool collectible. I think the more valuable signatures, from the limited bit I know about signatures and that part of the market, is unfortunately after someone passes away or someone that doesn't sign many things, I think those ones have more value. Alright, so let's talk about our super sweet dark Tishana Dark Bant deck. So this was the instant deck tech deck. I made a few changes to the sideboard, added Scarab God, of course, which is where the dark comes from, the black in Scarab God. But this was one of our instant deck tech decks. So this deck, oh, it's super sweet. Basically, we're trying to be a Tishana deck. Tishana Voice of Thunder is kind of our payoff. It gets huge, it draws us a ton of cards, it beats down and kills our opponent. Basically just wants us to have a lot of creatures on the battlefield. So our plan, going along with Tishana, since our plan is to get a lot of creatures on the battlefield, is Growing Rites of Itlimoc, which not only gives us another payoff for having a ton of creatures, but it also helps us cast our Tishana. So that's kind of our payoffs, is getting a bunch of creatures. As far as getting the creatures, our main plan is some cat action. We have 4 copies of Regal Caracal, 3 bodies on the battlefield for just 5 mana. We have 4 copies of Pride Sovereign. If we can exert it, also puts 3 bodies onto the battlefield. So if we can use either one of these cards with any other creature, a Rogue Refiner, a Champion of Wits, a Channeler Initiate, a Servant of the Conduit, any one creature, we're able to flip our Growing Rites of Itlimoc. We're drawing a ton of cards with Tishana, so that's basically the plan of the deck, is we're just going to play a bunch of creatures, cast huge Tishanas, and win. Rogue Refiner and Champion of Wits just give us creatures that help us find our Tishanas, cycle through our deck. We have one, a Ketra's Monument, which is another cool way to go really wide with Tishana. We don't have that many white creatures, just the Regal Caracals, so the cost reduction isn't going to do that much, although occasionally we'll just like turn 3 Monument, turn 4 Caracal, win the game, mostly just to help us go wide, to pump up our Tishana, to flip our Growing Rites of Itlimoc. Mana base, pretty simple. Ether hubs, some dual lands. Attune with Ethers is why we only have 21 lands. We're basically counting the attunes in our land pile, so it's kind of 25 lands, plus the 7 Mana Dorks, which kind of let us cut down a little bit on land. So even though it looks really low on lands, we're not actually as low on lands as you would think. Finally, we added a Scarab Gods. Lee Seabass, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Just because, so this slot was Angel of Condemnation, which I think has to be wrong because it dies to everything. So I figured that Scarab God is basically Angel of Condemnation, except instead of blinking on the battlefield, it just blinks our stuff from the graveyard. And it doesn't die to a Braid, it doesn't die to Lightning Strike, it doesn't die into pretty much anything. So I figured that probably made more sense to go with Scarab God over the Angel, which I just don't think is playable right now. The Great Germ, 12 months in a row. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for the 12-month resubscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Sideboard-wise, Death Gorge and Sunscourge Champion to gain some life against Ramadan Bread. Manglehorn, Forsake the Worldly for artifacts. Lost Legacy to fight against primarily Approach of the Second Sun's deck, which would be a really big problem if we didn't have that. Also a couple negates. Heroic Intervention for sweepers. Vizier, I don't know, copy opponent's Scarab Gods, copy opponent's Carnage Tyrants, whatever they're doing. Brawl's Expertise for value. Nissa, just another value card for the most part. So that's what we're battling with. Tishana Dark Bant, and we'll see how this goes. It's gonna be interesting. No Panharmonicons. We can't play Panharmonicon every single league as much as I want to because Panharmonicon is so sweet. We just can't do it every single league. So let's do a friendly tonight. I have not played a single game with this deck, so... Oh, did I do Modern? Why does... Oh, I did... Oops. Alright. Competitive... Alright, let's do a friendly Standard League tonight. Like I said, haven't played any games with this deck yet. Vax Fucktamin. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops cheer for our new subscriber. And, alright, it's Tishana time. We made it. We are basically playing Commander and Standard. That's pretty much what we're doing. Yes, I don't think that deck would have much of a chance in a Modern League. That is a good point, Gippy. That would be the 05 dream, pretty much for sure. Loses to anything with counters or mono red. Alright, I guess that kind of makes sense. I could see that. Although now we have Scarab Gods, that might make our life better against something. No sweepers. We don't have room. We don't have room for real cards. We just got to play... Oh, all right, we got the removal hand. I guess we'll try this. Swamp's Matter deck. All right, let me see. Diconi. Hey, welcome, Matt Maddock. Good to have you at the live stream. And let's Sun Petal Grove pass the turn. Swamp's Matter. Ooh. That looks pretty sweet. Well, let's Ether Hub. Run out of Channeler Niche yet. It would be nice if we started drawing some... I don't know. Some action. The Swamp deck is sweet. Big mana. Got some cool cards. Dagger Burn, I expect, will probably be the Much Brew deck for next week. That's why, the main reason why we're not playing it tonight is it's just exactly the kind of deck that we end up playing for Much Brew. So I had to wait for the results to come in from the voting. If it's not, we'll definitely play it on stream. Ugh. Man, only 21 lands, but we are drawing a lot of them. Servant of the Conduit. I don't even know if we harness lightning this. Let's just... Servant of the Conduit. Hopefully we just draw into something big. At least we don't have many lands in our deck. We'll get a... Plains? Yeah, get a Plains so all of our lands come into play untapped. Pass the turn. Have I ever tried God Pharaoh's Gift with a Cycling Core? I have seen a deck like that, but I've never actually played it, I don't think. But there is a Cycling God Pharaoh's Gift deck looking to use Vile... I can't remember the name of the card now. The two mana black creature that gets bigger for each cycling in your graveyard. It's like a 2 mana 05 or something, 04? Vile something. Manifestation. Thank you, DC Sports. So that is a thing that people do sometimes. Alright, well, get in there, Servant of the Conduit. Oh, Moto. This is the most Moto of draws. Our 21 land deck. Harness Lightning. Well, I don't feel good about this because we're probably just going to lose to like a Glory Bringer, but might as well get rid of this Whirler Virtuoso. There goes our Servant. Oh, I love the lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And they have another one. Well, this is where not having a sweeper might come back to you actually kind of get us. Have you considered playing a red-black aggro deck with the new Pirate? You could even go Grixis with the Pirate Legend, steal everyone's permanents. That sounds really fun, Sleeping Phantasm. I'm sure that we'll end up playing Pirate Tribal at some point. We really need like a Caracal or something. We need an actual payoff. Alright, well, that's not bad. At least we get a redraw. Hopefully it is not into a land. Alright, there's a Caracal. So things are shaping up if our spells start resolving next turn. Frostosi, welcome to the Fishbowl. What's up, Looney? Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Opponent, gonna start thopping. Thop, thop, thop. Ooh, goes all the way. No energy left. Well, we have a Caracal now, which is good. If it resolves and doesn't get glory brung. Opponent gets in with the Flyers. Yup. Down to 13. And passes. Oh my god, another land. How is that possible? Get in with our Rogue Refiner. Opponent takes it. Oh, you know they have Essence Scatter. I just know it. You know it, you know it, you know it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Caracal. Come on, no Essence Scatter. There it is. Yup. I mean, we can't not cast it. We got nothing going on. We have to just run it out there. The problem is, we're closing in on half of our lands. We're up to 9. 9! That's like, that's a lot in a 21 land deck. There's Brizzles, our worst nightmare. We will draw a Mana Dork. Oh boy. Oh goodness. Oh, this deck. Alright. I'm regretting our decision. There's no Tishanas. There's no fun stuff. Here comes Glorybringer. The game ends. Yup. Alright. And we scoop it up. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That is a lot. That is a lot. Alright. Well, we would have got to a Scarab God in a couple turns. That is not the start we were hoping for. Rakentus, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Soups here for our new subscriber. What's up, Granny? Pirate Storm. Ooh. Pirate Storm sounds sweet. So how are we sideboarding in this matchup? Wow. Nehab. So the idea is to get in some damage, Nehab, and then just like play all your pirates. It seems like a cool idea. The weird thing with Lightning Rig Crew. Alright, that makes sense. I guess that's kind of the payoff. There's this weird tension between like holding your pirates for after you make mana, because Nehab's kind of like the top end of the curve. But as far as what the deck's trying to do, I think that's a pretty good example of it. Alright, so how are we sideboarding here? That's our question. Does Negate even do anything? Yeah, Ixalan's Binding seems good. I mean, we caught one copy of Angel of Sanctions. We also caught the Bad Angel. The Monument is just another way to help us go wide for our Tishana. And semi-rampish for Caracal. Maybe we should just cut like 4 lands. Go 17. That's probably fine. Yeah, Vizier's alright. What would we be copying with Vizier? I mean, ideally we'll be drawing more of this stuff and more of this stuff and less of this stuff. That was the problem. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, negate gets planeswalkers is probably the best target. Well, what are we going down for this stuff that we're bringing in? That's the other question. Like, what do we have that's actually bad? I guess we can cut, like, Oketra's Monument. Chris, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. I don't think we can actually cut lands. I was mostly joking because of our flood last game. I mean, we're trying to get to Tishana, so we actually do want to hit our land drops. We just also want some number of spells. Yeah, let's just try it like that. Alright, we get to play first. Okay. I mean, we have a lot of lands, but we actually are working towards a Tishana this game, which makes me feel a little more comfortable. We actually have something to do with all the mana. Opponent leads on a Rootbound Craig. Ooh. Alright, well, let's Channeler Initiate. Make our opponent kill it. Awesome Dude! Awesome Dude is a one-man donating donation train. $15. Thank you so much, Awesome Dude. And sends the Bant company list. Alright, Awesome Dude. I got it. I will definitely consider it. P.S. This is not a bribe unless you want it to be. Well, thank you so much, Awesome Dude. And I will definitely add it to the list of decks considered for Fishbowl Thursday. So, Initiate go. I mean, I guess that works. Donate, and I kind of have to look at the deck. There's a Long Tusk Cub. Ooh, Monument. Ugh. Oh, Monument seems so sweet. Let's attune with Ether. Man, I guess we're just going to take a hit from that, unfortunately. Attune with Ether. Get a green... Oh boy, our mana. This mana situation. I guess we'll take our Swamp. Play our Swamp. We're going to run out the Monument. And now we start getting 1/1s to go with all of our dorks. Oh, Tishana is so sweet. Sanctum for our opponent. And Rogue Refiner. Well, our Rogue Refiner is better because it comes with no Oketra Monument token. And it's building us towards this Tishana. Opponent gets in. Yup, down to 17. We could also draw like a Caracal would be sweet. Or Sanctum. Well, run out Rogue Refiner. Get a 1/1. Draw a card. Come on. Action. Action, action. Oh, more Tishanas. Alright, play a tap land, pass the turn. Tishana's so expensive. 103,805. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops cheer for our new subscriber. Opponent has Ether Hub. Yup. Man, if we can't outvalue this mid-range deck, I'm going to be sad. There's Harness Lightning for our Rogue Refiner. Opponent gets in. Well, we're going to chump. Oh, man, we really want to draw a creature here. We really need a creature. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Servant of the Conduit. Come on, creature. Regal Caracal. These are from Masters Edition. I think they were like in alpha or beta in paper. That might be the game. Oh, goodness. That might be the game. Wow. Opponent. There's the Glory Bringer. And that is almost certainly game. We have a million mana dorks. Man. Oh, this is brutal. This is about the worst thing I've ever had happen. Yup, sure. And we're just literally dead. Without doing anything relevant. Do we get a land for the rub-ins? It's a Scarab God that doesn't do anything. Well. Yeah. I mean, On to the next round. What can you say? We're going to chalk that up to just bad running, bad luck, drawing too many lands. See if the next round is less horrible. Because that one was rough. That was super rough. Another donation from Awesome Dude. $4.90. Let's keep the one-man train going. Woo! Well, thank you so much, Awesome Dude. Definitely appreciate all the donations. Hey, good night, Vigo. Yeah, the kids are getting hungry, Frost. You are correct. I mean, there's definitely a downside of playing mostly small Japanese tournament decks and Magic League decks and stuff like that, so. Well, the thing is, Zeromancer, you're correct. We do have lots of lands. I hope is that we also draw a Champion of Wits, draw some of those type of cards to smooth out the draws. So that's kind of the idea of the deck. So it kind of works fine as long as we draw some non-land cards. But drawing just like 7 lands, a Mana Dork, 2 Tishanas, that's not going to beat any deck. I don't care what our opponent's playing. Or that hand's not going to beat anyone. So we gotta draw like just a mixture of lands and spells. All right, we get to play first. Hey! Okay. Well, our mana flood problems are over. Moto made sure of that. Guess we're going to 6. All right, we'll try this. Land to the top. All right, Attune with Ether counts. Sort of. So play Sun Petal Grove, pass the turn. Yes, rough drafts will be next week for Innistrad. So that's the plan. Let's Forest, run out Servant. Up against Ramanampered. There's Sunscorched Desert. Hopefully our Servant lives so we get down Rogue Refiner next turn. We're going to be a bit slow if they just kill Servant and hit us for a bunch of damage. Kill Servant, hit us for a bunch of damage. Well, now we're hoping for a land off the top, like a blue land. No deal. Alright, Attune with Ether. Get an island. Play the island. Pass the turn. Working on a Dino deck. Alright, let me see, Pendelhaven. Down to 16. Yeah, not being able to play 3-drop on turn 3 is, yeah, probably game over here. Opponent gets in. Down to 12. Well, we'll run out of Rogue Refiner. Play a tap land. Pass the turn. And now they exert, hit us to 8. Or they just have a Braid. Oh boy. Oh boy, this is super bad. Yeah, man, you can't miss land drops in this matchup. The dinosaur deck looks fun. Kind of like a red-white Boros-y dinosaur deck. Opponent. Lightning strikes our face. Down to 3. Growing Rights of Itlamok is a dead card, so we can, I guess, run out Rogue Refiner. Draw nothing and scoop it up. Well, I mean, yeah, we scoop it up. Dead on-crop crasher. Yeah, Ballista kill crasher doesn't really, I mean, I guess kinda, but it doesn't really do anything there. Well, we have not been having much luck so far tonight, boys and girls. That much is for sure. So bring in our life gain stuff. Go down a Tishana. Go down a Growing Rights of Itlamok. Go down a Champion of Wits. Go down a Pride Sovereign. And it might just be like that. Something along those lines. Nyram with a $5.01 donation. Combo breaker. Indeed, not Nelrum. Well, thank you so much for the donation, Delrum. I mean, we have 21 lands and a million mana dorks, and also 4 Attune with Ethers. So while there's 21 actual lands, we actually have significantly more mana sources than that. Is there anything else that's really good in this matchup? Not, especially? Do we cut all Tishanas? We could cut more Tishanas, but that's our main plan for actually winning the game of Magic is the problem. I mean, I guess Pride Sovereign, I guess it's sort of better. We don't have any other early game cats, so it just comes down, gets Earthshaker, Kenrid, Abraded, and never does anything. Is kind of the fear. I guess we'll go down to 1 Tishana. Yeah, I don't think Manglehorn to kill Bant Courier is worth it. I mean, we have 4 Hazoret answers. I don't know if we can go up more than that. Alright, so we will do some mulliganing. Into the 0-lander. Yeah, down to 5. Alright, I guess we could draw 2 lands in a row. Rogue Refiner to the bottom. Pass the turn. There's a Soulscar Mage for our opponent. Well, Sunpetal Grove, go. Oh man, we have had some super bad variants this week. Moto just is not a fan of us tonight. Opponent gets in. Opponent's got the nut draws every time. We will attune with Ether. Grab, I guess, an island. Pass the turn. Yeah, I mean, we're not literally dead, but another Shaker Kenra. Man, opponent's hands have been insane. And by insane, I mean very strong hands for their deck. Not like they're absurd, but this is a very good Ramadan Pred draw. Opponent gets in with everything. We drop to 12. I mean, if we keep drawing lands to get down Caracal, maybe. There's a forest. So play the forest. We gotta just run out Sunscourge Champion. There's no... We can't play a Monument here. It's just too much damage. So play Sunscourge Champion, pass the turn. There's a Sunscorched Desert for our opponent. And Hazoret. Well, at least Hazoret can't attack yet. Although, we can't actually... Alright, well, block here. Land? Servant. Ugh. Well, play Monument. I think we gotta go this direction. Play Monument. Play Servant of the Conduit. Oh, no! Alright, that was a mistake. We should have played Death Gorge. We probably should not have Monument in this deck. It is deceptive. There's a Bonded Courier for our opponent. And Hazoret turned on. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's a punt. We were going to be dead anyway, so I don't think it matters, but... I don't know, maybe it's not actually a punt. I mean, is there any way we win without casting this Caracal? I don't think so. I think that's our only potential out. And it's a tune with Ether. Well, let's attune. Get a Plains. Play the Plains. Run out Caracal. Will I update Modern Budget Magic deck? So that's something that I would like to do eventually. The problem is it's not as easy as it would seem. We're probably still just dead here. Opponent discards a land. has a shock. Wow. Wow. We don't just die to Hazoret, but it's actually hard to update budget modern decks because there just aren't that many updates to make a lot of times. So it's something that's on my to-do list, but I haven't really figured out the right way of going about it. All right, well, on to round 3, I guess. Bounty of the Luxa is like only... It's weird. Tishana definitely wants you to play a lot of creatures, so it's hard to play non-creature things that don't really work with Tishana. I mean, so far we have just run into some insanely bad variants. We haven't drawn... I mean, the variance it's been absurdly bad. Double Flood round 1, mulligan to 6, mulligan to 5, multiple zero landers in round 2. So, I mean, what can you do? You can't... That's the thing about Magic, is when the Magic gods don't want you to win, there's just nothing you can do about it. That's just how Magic works. When they want to stick it to you, they stick it to you. And so far, that's been our league. I mean, it definitely can be variance for a lot of games in a row. I mean, how do you control a deck with 20 some lands getting 0 landers and 1 landers for 4 mulligans in a row? There's not really anything you can do about that. It's just kind of a thing that happens. Yeah, approach is probably not going to be good in game 1. Alright, we draw not much. So I guess we Champion of Wits to hit lands, hopefully. Ideally. And we whiff on lands. So we will discard Scarab God and Monument and pass the turn. Yikes. Eric Smith with the $5 donation. Seth, thanks for taking this beating for our entertainment. You're a pretty classy guy. Keep it up. Well, thank you so much for the donation, Eric Smith. And hopefully our league will turn around here at some point. Oh, opponent has Drakehaven. Well, opponent has some spice going on. Opponent passes. Well, we did draw land. It is a smidge later than we were hoping, but let's run out Rogue Refiner, draw a card, play Sanctum, pass the turn. I saw a while back you challenged the Scred community in Reddit to make a budget version of Scred. Been working a little on the list that fits the budget exactly. Anything you'd like me to send you? Sure, I'd love to see a budget Scred list. That sounds cool. Just getting back to MDG, learned a lot from your vids. Love the content, man. Well, thank you so much for the bits, the bytes, whatever they are. Well, play the Forest, run out Servant of the Conduit. We're doing this the hard way. I don't know why our opponent's playing Drakehaven. I'm not really sure what's happening. Why they would play Drakehaven. But now we got some mana, so next turn we might be able to cast something. Opponent, Field of... Oh, they didn't play a land yet. That was from last turn. Yeah, the Dowsing Dagger deck I expect will be for Much a Brew next week. Turns on the Gideon. Gonna get frisky. Opponent gets in. Hits us down to 12. Cycles, makes a Drake. I mean, our opponent, this could just be approach with a copy of Drakehaven. That's definitely a possibility. The Dagger list is definitely super spicy. One of the spicier lists I've seen in Standard in a while. Opponent passes. Well, that's a tune with Ether. Grab a Plains. Play the Plains. Oh, we're going to get countered. Alright. I mean, I guess we go for it. Run out Regal Caracal. Alright, well, it resolves. We'll see if we just get hit by a Wrath. Or what our opponent has going on. The Double Moon Planeswalker deck is definitely sweet. Opponent cycles an Obstructionist. Makes a Dork. I mean, we might just die to flyers that we can't do anything about. We are not playing Daggerburn tonight. Daggerburn will most likely be the Much Brew deck for next week. So I would expect that that's where we'll see it. If for some reason it's not, then we'll definitely play it on stream next week. But oh geez, they stifled our life gain triggers. Oh my. I don't even know what to say. What do you think about a Locust God Value deck? Card draw creatures, Drakehavens for your discards. It sounds like it could be fun. Opponent cycles. Makes another Drake. And I guess we're just dead to flyers. I'm glad you liked it, Mr. Nubbles. Alright, so run out Caracal. Oh, we're over-tapping? I see. Run out Caracal. Dead to cycling. Pass the turn. And opponent is cycling, and we scoop it up. Yeah, I mean, good hand. So on to sideboarding. Oh man, this has been a unmitigated disaster of epic proportions. We're trying to just flood out or mulligan to 5 every game is our main goal. And we've been succeeding at it amazingly well, actually. Actually, we're hoping to cast Tishana's. That's kind of the main plan, is we actually play good creatures and cast Tishana's and make a lot of value and do things like that, but that just hasn't come to fruition yet. So I think that Oketra's Monument is probably not a card that should be in this deck. I guess it's one of those cards that like kind of seems okay on paper, but isn't necessarily actually very good in practice. Overall thoughts on Standard, can't get interested in it. I think it's okay. I think the energy should be worse, and that's the biggest challenge slash problem that we have right now is energy is just a bit too pushed, but I think Standard is fine-ish. Have you had the chance to play much Paper Ixalan? Paper Ixalan? What do you mean, turn 1 Mystic? Like, paper magic with Ixalan? Well, if we draw lands, we can play Pride Sovereigns. Alright, Sun Petal Grove, go. Opponent leads an island. Ooh, Panharmonicon Merfolk. That's spicy. Oh my goodness. No, deck. No! I can't take it! I can't take another game of this deck. Oh, you better give us a land next turn, deck. Hey, welcome, Bison. Opponent cycles. banning a tune is an interesting idea. Opponent plays a land. Alright. Yep. We will pass. Have we had, like, one good hand this entire league? Is it really? I mean, I guess it's slightly risky, but our deck would be 19 lands, 4 Attune with Ethers, 6 Mana Dorks. We're over 50-50 to hit a Mana Source. So, while I guess it's a risk, I mean, odds are in favor, right? That we've had like 4 draws, or 3 draws so far to hit a Mana Dork and just haven't done it. Or a Mana Source. Bonus cycles. It looks like our opponent is just a straight up Drake's Haven deck. We'll discard a Tishana. Yeah, this was the deck from Tuesday, I believe. Opponent makes their land drop. Opponent passes. We will play a nice tap land, pass the turn. Opponent cycles their Nimble Obstructionist. I mean, 1 swamp to fetch up with a tune? I can't imagine that's too far. We draw land, but we're just going to die. Man, this deck is... Oh, our opponent's deck is... Oh, wow, we're losing to this. Really happening, boys and girls. Really happening. Man. Oh, man. Oh, this has been a complete nightmare. Champion of Wits. Opponent counters it. Yup. Fair. Pass the turn. This lets our opponent play cards with cycling from their graveyard. So basically, I mean, normally this just dies to a Braid and you lose, but in this situation, it's probably just going to beat us. We'll pass the turn, see if we can find a window to Forsake the Worldly this thing. Opponent cycles a Cast Out. Cycles a Farmland. Cycles Illumination. Alright, well, now we go for Forsake the Worldly. So we get rid of the Sarcophagus. Yeah, opponent's deck's a really fun idea. I don't think it's very close to competitive, but I think it's a cool, fun idea. Yeah, they drew into another Sarcophagus. We do not have lands to interact with that. We'll pass the turn. Let me see LLV. Opponent draws some cards. Yeah, I mean, I think we're pretty dead here. Bant Cats. That looks pretty spicy. Opponent casts a huge flyer. And, yeah, I mean, the game's just over. We'll play a Pride Sovereign. And opponent has Essence Scatter. Yep. Pass the turn. Axis Immortality combo deck. That sounds spicy. Bonus cycles. That is definitely a spicy deck. So trying to get to... get to negative life. And then... How do you get to negative life? Vanguard? Try to get to negative life with a Gideon, and then switch life totals. That is pretty sweet. I like the idea. I don't think anything we do in this game matters. Opponent counters. Yeah, we're gonna scoop here. Our opponent has one... Yeah. I mean, we can't win from here. Oh, man. Whew. How will I run Axis if it wins against the odds poll? Not actually sure. I haven't really thought about it yet. We have time to figure that out in the future. Well, I don't feel like we've played Magic a single game yet, and we're on to game 3 of our league, unfortunately. And we will start with our traditional mulligan, because we don't have lands to cast our stuff, into a 0-lander. I don't know what to say anymore. What can I say? I swear, like, maybe Wizards is mad that I pointed out how my Ixalan cards were bending on Twitter, and I don't know, they flipped the Moto switch so you get a mulligan to 5 every game, something like that. Alright, 3 lands Kark will get there. Well, if I concede and drop, what are we going to do for the next hour and a half of this stream? Oh, boosh. There's 21 lands. There's 4 Attune with Ethers, so that's 25 lands. There's 7 mana dorks, so that's actually 32 mana sources in the deck. I don't even have the Dagger deck built. And we're going to be playing it for videos, I'm pretty sure. The problem with drafting is the only draft format is Ixalan, and oh man, Ixalan is not the most enjoyable of draft formats. I don't know what other decks I have built right now at the moment. Ezrin, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops cheer for our new subscriber. There's no cubes. I just don't really enjoy Ixalan. It's really fast. To me, it's just not a particularly fun draft format. I like draft formats that are a little slower. You can actually do like dirtily cool things, but Ixalan is just, it reminds me of Zendikar kind of, where it's just like attack, 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 try to pick as many unblockable creatures as possible, do that. Well, we could pull out the hypergeometric calculator and look at the math of the mana base. Opponent counters our Pride Sovereign. Yup. Pass the turn. I have a homebrew, was thinking of playing something new. It's called Desert Red. Play a bunch of 1-drops and lightning strikes and shocks, and here's the kicker. Curve out into Hazoret. Well, I bet that deck could work the Broomcasters. Sounds like a pretty good homebrew to me. Alright, we'll play a Mana Dork. Pass the turn. Yeah, I don't... The problem... Oh, man, it's a tough position. Not dropping makes sense. The problem with not dropping is... Then by the time we finish this league, we won't really have time to do anything else. I don't even know. I mean, not that switching decks would matter. Like, we could be playing, we could be playing Teamer Energy or whatever the best deck in Standard is, and if you just get 0 landers and mold to 5 and 4 every game, doesn't really matter. Cat Tribal looks fun. There's actually a lot of good cats. We have a new donation from Sandman Ness. Says, drop League and free win red. I don't even know what decks I have built at the moment. That's the other challenge. Because I have like partial decks built, but not that many decks actually built at the moment, because I just borrow the cards that I need. So I don't think... So in Modern, Blue-White Emiria, this black deck that was really bad and I didn't actually ever play. Oh, I think I missed a subscription. Agsnami, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Against the odds, Mirror deck. A Paradox Engine deck that never really worked right. A Heartless Summonings deck with no sideboard. A Pious Revolution combo deck that also did not ever really work. Blistering Rage. Budget Death Cloud. Dagger Burn. Alright, let me see. Alright, hang on. Let me look at this Dagger Burn thing. Everyone keeps saying Dagger Burn. Tedium, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Hang on. Alright, yes, sure. We'll try a couple games with Dagger Burn. I don't expect it to be any more competitive, but we'll try it. Hang on. You've convinced me. So many of you have said Dagger Burn. So give me a minute. It's going to take me a minute to actually get the cards and make the new overlay. Oh boy. There it is. There it is in all its glory. Oh boy. This should be interesting. Alright, I'm just going to concede. Actually, I'm just going to drop. Oh, man, that did not... This league did not go well. Oh, boy. Whoo! I don't even know what to say. That was just... I don't know what to say. I don't even know what to say. So, yeah, we'll just pretend like that never happened. Because, in some sense, it never did happen. I don't feel like we actually played Magic in any round of that league. I mean, that's the risk you take when you play a bunch of very random rogue decks. Although, I don't even know how much you can attribute that to the deck. We just... couldn't run in any reasonable way. So, I mean, I think the Dagger Burn deck will still be much a brew, but we'll give it a try. a couple games tonight, just in a pinch, since we had some extenuating circumstances. But that's so. Don't be upset if you still see it for video series, because I don't think we're going to not use it for videos because we streamed it tonight. Normally, I don't like to stream decks before the videos of them, so... But this will be an exception to the rule. Alright, hang on one second. Let me switch this stuff around so you can see the deck list and whatnot. Switch the overlay. Give me one second. I'm still waiting for the cards anyway, and then we'll give it a shot. At least this will be fun and interesting, and in all honesty, that last league was not fun or interesting. Come feed me, please. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops cheer for our new subscriber, and Painswalker for the 2nd month in a row. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops cheer for our new subscriber. Alright. So, getting cards for Daggerbird. Oh boy, I can't believe we're doing this. Well, you get a bonus tonight. Two leagues in one night. We might end up going 10-0. That is a definite possibility. I would not be surprised. But at least you're going to get to see a lot of janky magic. So that's the upside. Shay Kinsiro, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops cheer for our new subscriber. Hang on, getting things set up. We'll jump into it in just a minute. I got the cards now. Here, I can pull up the list so you can look at it while I'm doing this stuff. Alright, there we go. So this is the list. I'm just doing getting the overlays up and whatnot. So give me one second. I'm not actually seeing the chat right at the moment because I'm trying to do these couple of things before we start playing Daggerbird. I'll do a quick deck like we usually do, in case you missed the instant deck today, because it is very convoluted and ultra janky. But the idea, I mean, it feels to me kind of like an against the odds deck. It feels like the kind of deck where we're probably going to lose, I would say, like, somewhere between 60 and 75% of the time. But the percentage of the time that we do win is actually going to be pretty sweet. And we're going to do really cool things. That's my prediction for Daggerburn, is something like that. Alright, updating the commands. So now the .deck command, or the exclamation point deck command, exclamation point list command will pull up the Daggerburn deck if you want to see it. Another new donation while I'm fumbling around trying to get this list going. 100% loss. $2 donation from Awesome Dude. 4th one of the night, Awesome Dude. You are on top of the donations tonight. Thank you so much. Again, says, we need pretty basic lands, please. Oh, Awesome Dude. Do I really have to switch the basic lands? People just really like the spiciness of this deck. All right, almost there. Updating. Daggerburn in standard. Can't believe I'm typing those words, but I am. Pretty lands. All right, hang on. Gotta have. Awesome Dude did donate, so we gotta update the lands. These swamps look pretty good. Nice dark swamp. Mountain. All right, Sunny Mountain. That'll work. Island. The Cliffs of Dover Islands. All right, so I think we have pretty lands now, Awesome Dude. The overlay tool's not working, so all right, I'll get the overlay later if it starts working. Oh yeah, I forgot. I gotta do a quick deck tech. All right, so the idea of Daggerburn, you should watch the instant deck tech over on the YouTube channel, because that explains all of it. But basic idea of this deck is we are trying to burn people out with Dowsing Dagger. So Dowsing Dagger, it is an equipment. It does all this random stuff. None of that's relevant to our deck. In our deck, Dowsing Dagger is 2 mana artifact, give your opponent 2/0/2 green plant creatures with Defender. So that's the whole thing our deck's built around. What we're trying to do is we're trying to stack up Trespasser's Curses, Rampaging Ferocidons, which deal damage whenever a creature enters the battlefield, along with Panharmonicons to double up our triggers, and then play Dowsing Dagger. So we play Dowsing Dagger, let's say we have a Panharmonicon out, that means our opponent gets 4/0/2 plants with Defender. For each Trespasser's Curse out, which again is going to double trigger since we have Panharmonicon, it's going to deal 8 damage. Drain our opponent for 8. Rampaging Ferocidon, 8 more damage. So that's the plan. If we run out of action, Reckless Fireweaver doubles up triggers to deal more damage. Saheeli Rai can copy the Dowsing Dagger to give our opponent more plants and hopefully kill our opponent. So that is what we're trying to do. That is the plan to the deck. Whether or not this will actually work, we'll see. We'll see. But we're going to give it a shot. It is interesting, to say the least. So that's what we're going to run as our second deck list, since our Bant deck scrubbed out so horribly. I don't even know if we should join a league with this. I guess we can. I mean, it can't go worse than the last league, right? Oh, and our overlay worked. Hoo-hoo! All right, we actually got it. Sorry for the slight delay. I'm not used to switching decks midstream. Usually have all this stuff set up ahead of time to make sure things run smoothly. All right, Dagger Burn overlay. We're good. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Why not? We're going to jump into another friendly league. Run the Dagger Burn deck. See what happens. I don't have a non-mismatch opt. The mismatch one is our lucky opt. You got to look at it that way. We're just jumping into it. If we test games first, that'll just eat up the rest of the stream. So this was our Fishbowl Thursday instant deck tag. Viewer submitted deck. It actually came from someone who was in the stream earlier. I believe said that they made the deck, or at least they're the ones that pointed out the deck to me. So if you speak up, I'll definitely give you a shout out. I don't remember what your name was, so okay. So no daggers, but we have some removal. We have a Ferocidon and a Saheeli. I guess we keep this. I think that looks fine. We have a new subscriber. It is Viking Milo. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. In big scoops tier for our new subscriber. Yes, we had a ultra disastrous running league, which is why we're playing this deck now. We weren't planning on playing this deck tonight. Oh, these fatal pushes. Well, run out Kai'Sail Freebooter. I'm expecting, yes, it's got to be Approach. So what do we take here? Opponent has, oh man, so much removals. So much removals. We don't have blue mana at the moment either. Alright, so what are we taking? Supreme Will can counter something. I don't think we care about that. Fumigate is annoying. We can kind of play around. I think we take Fumigate, actually. I think we just take Fumigate and then get down Ferocidon. And at least if they Wrath our board, at least we're going to get some lands out of the deal, which might help us set up our combo. There's Champion of Wits. Well, get in with Kitesail. Hit our opponent. Play Summit. Run out Ferocidon. So we need some daggers and some Panharmonicons to really do the damage. I mean, maybe we just get the super awkward aggro win? That could happen. Let me see the Ace of Spades. I'm definitely excited to try out this deck because it is so janky and so unique. Alright, go attacking. there's no way our opponent's going to counter Trespasser's Curse. Oh, man, I wish we had blue mana for this champion, but run out Trespasser's Curse, enchanting our opponent. That's the turn. It is funny how much we naturally hose tokens. I think we do just beat tokens. Ooh, Turn Timber Ranger combo is sweet. Imperious Gamer. Alright, shout out to Imperious Gamer for making the deck. Thank you, Biscuit. Biscuits. Amulet. Amulet. How do we do this? How do we do this? Professor, for the 12th month in a row, says, thanks for keeping MTG fun. Well, thank you for all the subs, Professor. And it's easy because I have fun playing MTG, so let's run out Prophetic Prism. Play a Swamp. The question is, do we attack with one or both or none? I'm going to attack with Frostodon. If they want to spend a settle to exile one creature and not Glimmer of Genius, I think we're okay with that. Alright, we'll grab an island, so we have blue mana now. I think that's fine. Hey, welcome, Psy Panther. Hello from the US. What does our opponent still have in their hand? That's gone, that's gone, that's there, that's gone. I guess we don't really know. It's approach and stuff. No, more Trespassers Curses. Well, get in with the freebooter. Play Trespasser's Curse, number 2. Run out Championowitz. Uh-oh. Alright, it's a Glimmer, so our champion's actually going to resolve. Well, we get rid of these fatal pushes. Our opponent is getting close to approach, which is scary. Definitely looting. Discard, discard. Ooh, Sensor Approach is kind of funny. Pass the turn. Hostage Shaker could be cool. There's definitely some cool potential additions. I'm going to say Amulet however I want to. And you can't stop me. Sensor has potential to be pretty good. Opponent cycle is a cast out. So right now, without a Panharmonicon or anything, a dagger is draining our opponent for 4. Search for Visconta for our opponent. Okay. Saheeli has some interesting potential here. Canyon Slew. The Gaming Ward! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Hey, what's up, Vermint? Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Alright, let's go attacking. Hit our opponent. Oh, do we just run out Saheeli? I guess we probably do. Run out Saheeli, Rai. But tap properly. We can still censor off Prism Mana. Hey, good morning from the US, Clevenstein. How goes it tonight? Yeah, let's scry with Saheeli. Dragon Skull Summit to the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we're going to play the Cycling Land past the turn. Leave up our Glimmer. Or Censor. Oh, we might actually have to just counter this. I think we do. Yeah, I think we just got to counter. Yeah, let's counter it. Yeah, the Tishana deck, we just ran so bad. Incredibly poorly. Why is everyone saying no? Why would we not counter it? The countering the first approach doesn't do anything though. And by the time they play the second one, they probably are gonna have enough mana to play around Censor. That's the big problem. So, just so it's clear, because it's not all that obvious, the problem is, so we could counter this approach, and while it would keep our opponent from gaining the life, it still counts as the first approach cast. So countering the first one doesn't actually do that much as far as stopping the approach kill. Paranormal Activa, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber, Fetid Pools. All right, so let's Saheeli this Championowitz. Do some looting. I do like that synergy. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, well, I mean, if they got it, they got it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Run out Panharmonicon. 1, 2. Run out Prophetic Prism. Draw a couple cards. Go attacking. Hit our opponent. Pass the turn. Well, let's see. Let's see if they got it. We don't know that they got it. I do like me some Panharmonicon. M-Hoop, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Soups here for our new subscriber. So, Fido Dido, generally speaking, Spell Pierce is better if you're playing something aggressive or tempo-oriented, where you really care about having 1 mana. So if you're playing, let's say, the Teamer Miracle deck that we played, that's a deck that really benefits from having Spell Pierce. On the other hand, if you're playing Control, slower mid-range, then you usually just want the more sure thing as far as negate, even though it costs extra mana. Opponent passes. We get a Saheeli. Alright, so Saheeli the Championowitz. Hope our opponent doesn't have a cast out. Alright, double Championowitz. Oh, come on, daggers! Come on, daggers! Alright, discard Fetid Pools. How do we do this? How do we do this? Discard Fetid Pools. Do we just discard both lands here, maybe? Huh. Discard Fireweaver? Alright. Loot again. Okay. Discard Panharmonicon. 1, 2. Discard Ferocidon? Discard Ferocidon. Play Prophetic Prism. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We found one. So if it resolves, we win? Wait, how much should we drain? Okay, I think so we give our opponent 4 plants. Each double triggers each Trespasser's Curse. We kill our opponent. So I think our line here is play the land, play the Saheeli Rye, and try to copy Freebooter? That's got to be the right line. So place a Healy Rye. We don't need to copy the dagger. Well, is there any reason to not copy it now? I don't think so. Copy Freebooter. So now we get to make sure our opponent doesn't have a counter. I think we got this. Oh my goodness. I think we got it. I mean, we get 2 Freebooters. Okay. Takes. Oh, they had the second approach now, too. Take sensor. Freebooter. Wow, we're doing it. We're doing it. Dagger Bird. Oh, God. Oh, man, the jankiest of jank kills. Take the opt. And Dowsing Dagger you? Yes! 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 We got him! We got him! We got him! Our opponent's gotta be so tilted. Oh, the dagger burns. Oh, the dagger burns. Oh, man. Hey, thank you. Thank you, Seawill. Oh, we got there. Right off the bat, our very first game. Yes. That was sweet. So, I can't believe that worked. So, Duress is coming in. Lost Legacy's coming in. Negate's coming in. Go down Fatal Pushes. Go down... What else can we go down? How do we sideboard here? Wow, I can't believe that worked. I can't believe that worked. Yes, that makes up for the horribleness of the Tishana deck right there. Oh, goodness. Goodness, goodness. This jank. If I cut an opt, I'm cutting one of the 3 that's the same. Oh, we got to keep our lucky opt. Maybe the sensors are not good. Actually, we can probably get rid of this Chalice. I don't think we actually... Maybe we cut down Chalice and Fireweavers. But then we're just stuck with only Dowsing Dagger to win. Penguin Master, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Have a good night, MTG Rogue. Alright, yeah, we'll cut sensors. It's funny, if winning this matchup is actually super nice because our Trespasser's Curses and Rampaging Frocidons are so bad in this matchup. This is by far the worst matchup in Standard for those 2 cards. So we can actually we can actually just randomly hose token decks with those cards, but we don't. Hey, what's up, Zach? But we don't do anything against Blue-White Approach. So beating Blue-White Approach is definitely even more awesome than beating most decks because, oh man, our cards do not line up well with it. We're drawing our curses, though. Let's just Fireweaver here. Get the beats going. I guess Can't Gain Life is semi-relevant. It's not relevant in the way that it's relevant against, like, tokens or something, though. Alright, opponent gets their sensor value. A Crow and Horse might actually be good in this deck in a weird way. I mean, we're up a game. All we need is one, like, crazy mulligan into Oblivion, and we got him. Yeah, we better Prism so we can opt. Oh, jeez. Ugh. Alright. Opponent brought in Spell Pierce. Interesting. That's not good. That is one of the upsides of this deck, is our opponent definitely has no idea what's happening. Well, I guess we just Ferocidon. We really needed that blue mana. That blue mana, not getting down that Prism is actually really bad for us. Alright, Ferocidon down. I mean, oddly, we're not that far away from just winning. If we draw, like, Panharmonicon and our stuff resolves. We got 2 Trespasser's Curses and a Dagger. Opponent leaves both on top, so they found stuff they wanted. I'm from New York, Psy Panther. Opponent passing. There's our blue mana. So play the island, get in with Ferocidon. If they want to settle, sure, then we get down 2 Trespasser's Curses. Opponent takes it. Run out a curse. Do we try to play around counters? We could play around Supreme Will. Yeah, I guess Ixalan's Binding is actually a reason to run out the second curse. Because if they get it, then it's stuck in our hand forever. Yeah, there's a Supreme Will. I think that's relatively fine. Yeah, Ferocidon, if they did board in the cat, that's actually good for us. Let's opt. Ooh, Duress. Yeah, we'll keep Duress. Ooh, and Panharmonicon? Ooh, does this Duress let us force through Panharmonicon? That would be sweet. Oh, double approach! No counters, though. Wait, can we win? Can we just literally win? So we take Settle, hit our opponent to 14, play Panharmonicon, and then we deal 16 next turn? Alright, that makes sense. Take Fumigate, run out Panharmonicon. And our opponent basically has a top deck. Opponent's got a top deck or they are dead. Actually, they're not dead. They'll go to 1. Glimmer. Oh, man. Glimmering. This means they can't settle, though. Leaves 1 on top. Plays a land. Fireweaver. Well, we know they had Settle in hand. They have 1 unknown card. They can't settle. Well, get in with Ferocidon. Down to 14. They need a negate or a disallow. Leave up our blue mana. Dagger? Do we get him? Ah! Yes! Yes! Oh, taking down the worst of our taking down the worst of our matchups. Literal daggers for our opponent. Quite literally daggers. Alright, all the horror of Tishana is forgotten. That was pretty spectacular. That was pretty spectacular. Oh, I'm sorry for your ears. I can't help it. We just dagger burned that guy like crazy. Whoo! Alright. Well, we're back on the winning track. Maybe the kids will be eaten tonight after all because of Dagger Burn, of all things. Oh man, I cannot believe that. I cannot believe we just beat that deck. Oh, it's so good. I don't really play much Paper Magic. Once in a while I go to like pre-releases and stuff, but that's about it. Ooh. Oh man, Dagger Flood. I like that. We have lots of combo pieces. Oh, that was so good. Let's just Ether Hub. Pass the turn. I just love the fact that we... hose tokens so hard. That's what I'm hoping for, that we run into Abzan tokens at least once. Because, oh man, do we hose them. We hose them so good. We got... No, this is the new opt is the lucky opt. Alright, we are going to spend an opt here. More daggers? I actually don't know if we want more daggers. I think we got a dagger bottom. Ooh, Saheeli Rai. Man, we got the combos. We got the combos. All the Saheelis. Well, Ether Hub, getting energy. Run out Prophetic Prism. Draw a card. We need some... Oh, there's a Trespasser's Curse. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. We're actually kind of close. Combo pieces are coming. $2 donation from Zebra. 573. I have to donate because that was a sick win. LOL. Whoever made this deck is OD. Well, thank you so much for the donation. And, yeah, the deck, I mean, that was super sweet. Super sweet. I got the donation. I was just running a bit late. All right, so 1, 2... 3. Trespassers curse our opponent. Yeah, we switched decks. Now we're playing some Dagger Burn. Yes, this deck should absolutely wreck your Abzan tokens or Esper tokens. Anything with token in the name does not want to see Trespasser's Curse. Oh man, Trespasser's Curse, it's so sweet there's a deck that's kind of making Trespasser's Curse playable. 2 in with Ether for our opponent. Play some creatures, opponent. Actually don't, but if you do, at least we're draining you. Not Pummeler. Alright, Servant of the Conduit. Sure, drains our opponent. Down to 19. Yup. Man, if we draw a Panharmonicon, we're super close to winning. Or another Trespasser's Curse. Those are the 2 cards we want to see most. Dragon Skull Summit. Huh. Just Saheeli -2? And then let our opponent kill Saheeli? I mean, I guess we can do that. It's not exciting. Yeah, I guess we probably just gotta cycle Saheeli. So Saheeli, copy Prism, draw a card. Fatal Push isn't bad. Play Summit, pass the turn. We might be able to jank them out of killing Saheeli if they don't attack properly. Yeah, it gains us a couple of life. There's, ooh, Island, okay. Is this Glorybringer? Ugh. Yup. There's Glorybringer. Well, we do drain our opponent. I mean, we can still get the combo win. We'll definitely be playing Modern in the future, but probably not tonight. Gonna kill Saheeli, hit us. Well, I guess we got a Fatal Push. They did play around the Fatal Push. Saheeli down. Come on, Panharmonicons. Opt. Well, let's opt. Yeah, that's fine. Ferocidon. Ferocidon is sweet, but it dies to Glorybringer, so I don't think we can keep it here. Land. Ew. Alright. Saheeli, again. Copy Prism, again. Play Ether Hub. Pass the turn. Copying only targets the creatures we control. Normally, Ferocidon would be good, but it's not good when our opponent has an unexerted Glorybringer. Oh, not another one. Oh, boy. Well, we're running out of time. We got to draw Panharmonicon probably this turn. I mean, our choices are draw a card and Saheeli dies, or scry one and Saheeli dies. Considering those are our two choices, I think it's got to be drawing is better than scrying, since Saheeli's going to die either way. Well, cycle the land. There's Panharmonicon. Playing Venture's Fair. Wow, wow, wow. Play Panharmonicon. I don't think we have quite 4. Oh, man. If this resolves, we got the steal. And they don't have a Braid. If they have a Braid, we're done. Glorybringer 3? Yes! We got him! We got him! We got him! We got him! They played the Carnage Tyrant. Go to 15. We have 16 points of Dagger Burn. Oh, Lord Almighty. Lord Almighty. We can even play Prophetic Prism for the rub-ins. Pretend like we're desperately digging to find something. Well, good thing we hit that Panharmonicon, because we were not going to draw anything. Dowsing Dagger. Oh, my God. Yup, drain you. Drain you. Play the land. Dowsing Dagger 2. Enjoy your plants, opponent. Enjoy your plants. Oh, we got him. We got him. We haven't even got any free wins over tokens. We've just... the big props, Zach, goes to one of the viewers actually submitted this list. I didn't brew this one up. I think they were in the chat earlier. I can never remember their name. The name I had for it was D. Conover, but I don't think that's the Twitch name, so... But yeah, it is a super creative, really unique deck. I still think it's like semi-competitive and not super competitive, but oh man, is it spicy. It is so spicy. Imperious Gamer, yes, there you are, Imperious Gamer. I'm sorry I never remember your name. So what do we do? What do we do now? Why does Panharmonicon not make the enchant trigger twice as well? It does. So as long as a creature entering the battlefield causes a permanent we control to trigger, it triggers twice. So the plants entering the battlefield causes Trespasser's Curse to trigger twice for each plant. Hey, what's up, the Dark Ninja? So our opponent's playing just like Teamer stuff, energy-ish. Yeah, our opponent's going to have lots of Abrades. We might have to bring in like Negates, although they aren't good against Glorybringers. I think we're going to go down Censors, go up Negates. We might need these Vraska's Contempts if we're going to try to go long. Maybe go down the Freebooter is like only semi-good. and try the Vraska's Contempts. And, I don't think we want a Lost Legacy here. Bantu's Last Reckoning is fine. Spell Pierce is unlikely to actually protect our stuff. Maybe we go down the Chalice for a Bantu's Last Reckoning. Or maybe we go one... Let's go 2 Reckonings, 1 Contempt. Maybe something like that. Yeah, so far we've been cutting Chalice like every game, but... Okay. I mean, we got some combo pieces. Ether up for our opponent. I don't really like bringing in Lost Legacy unless there's a very specific card we know we have to answer. I think that's the only real purpose for Lost Legacy. So I don't know enough what our opponent's answers are to feel like we should be bringing it in. I use Dowsing Dagger in my Merfolk deck to make lots of +1/+1 tokens, making Herald of Streams. Sweet. Well, Ether Hub, we might as well, I guess, get down this Curse and start getting some incidental drain damage. We do, it seems like, need to get our opponent below 16 for it to work. And our opponent's already got 2 energy, so we can't actually block. They would just make it a 3/3 and we'd get wrecked. We are going to need to find an answer to our opponent's creatures. Longtusk Cub, we probably should have brought in the 3rd Fatal Push, because Longtusk Cub is a way to lose pretty easily. With 1 Pan and 1 Trespasser's Curse, Dowsing Dagger deals 8. Yeah, that's correct. Because it doubles everything. So they get 4 plants, and each of those trigger Trespasser's Curse twice, so it adds up to 8 altogether. Yeah, Prophetic Prism. Draw a card. Yeah, we'll play Dragon Skull Summit. We're probably just going to lose to this Longtusk Cub this game, unless we draw Wrath. Yeah, maybe we probably should have brought in the other push, specifically to deal with Cub. Tune with Ether. Oh, what's up, Icy Doc? We had a disastrous Tishana League, and now we're playing some Dagger Burn, and it has been surprisingly awesome. I still think it's... I still think it's only semi-competitive, but good lord is it fun. Opponent passes. I mean, we could still draw a sweeper. Saheeli Rai. What options do we have? How can we win from here? Saheeli plus, and then they just kill it. If we're going to play Saheeli, we're going to minus, I think. Ferocidon into copy Ferocidon with Saheeli Dowsing Dagger is not lethal, though. They probably have either negate or removal or both. I don't know if there's... What line can win us this game? We can Fireweaver, try to chump Cycle to try to find a Panharmonicon, maybe? The problem with Saheeli is it's not going to eat this Longtusk Cub attack. I really think our opponent has negate anyway. Alright, let's just... There's no real good option here. You know what? Let's play Fireweaver. I think we're going to just Fireweaver Cycle. See if we can get a chump with Fireweaver. I think that that's our best bet, is just to try to dig for more combo pieces. We're very close to just being straight up dead. Opponent has a Braid. 6, 7, 8. 6. So, yeah. We pretty much got to win the game this turn. And I don't know if that's possible. Or we can find Bantu's Last Reckoning and have it resolve, and that might buy us a bit more time. Down to 3. Well, let's cycle Canyon Slough. There's Bantu's Last Reckoning. And Saheeli Rai. Well, we don't have a way to play around and negate. Well, I mean, I guess we just got to go for it. If they have negate, then they have negate. There's not really anything else we can do. We kind of need the dagger to win in the future. I can't imagine our opponent counters 2 damage from dagger anyway. That doesn't seem likely, so... The other problem is they can just follow up with something and kill us. Alright, it resolves. So we're not just literally dead here. But we gotta hope our opponent doesn't have Bristling Hydra or something like that. Or Glorybringer. Not Glorybringer. Rogue Refiner. Drains our opponent, draws a card. Yup. Well, we're not dead yet. We draw Opt. Well, alright, run out Dagger. This makes sure we gain a bit of life here. And since we have Saheeli, it's a little better because we can copy it if we need to. Yeah, I mean, we're dead to Glorybringer no matter what. Prism doesn't tap for mana. Prism only fixes mana, so we can't actually tap it for mana. Whirler Virtuoso. Yikes. Well, I guess Trespasser's Curse kind of keeps that in check a little bit-ish for a turn. I don't think Dagger before Reckoning really matters. Fetid Pools. So Saheeli copy gains us 2, which technically keeps us alive for a turn. That might, I guess that has to be our line. Because we gotta stay alive. So play Saheeli. Copy Dagger. Give our opponent some tokens. Play Fetid Pools, pass the turn. So we're not dead on board yet. Not sure how we win. So opponent makes a Thopter, loses 1. Thopter, loses 1. I think we gotta find another Bantu's Last Reckoning. Opponent has Ether Hub. Let me see, Planeswalker. What is this? Slice and Twain. Well, let's opt. Dagger doesn't do anything. Wow, Slice and Twain, really? Not too much enchantment removal, but that's one of them. Yeah, Slice and Twain is surprising. I guess we got a bottom. I guess we just got to find Bantu's Last Reckoning. We get another curse. We need Bantu's Last Reckoning to win, though, unfortunately. Well, that's our opponent got. The Nevermore list looks sweet. Kind of a upgraded, not as budget-friendly version. I like it. Opponents get in, killing Saheeli. I mean, we can copy the Prism to dig 1 deeper for our last Bantu's Last Reckoning. Curse, curse, nothing. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3. Place a Healy. All we can do is copy Prism. See if we draw Bantu's Last Reckoning. That's our last out. Alright. No Bantu's Last Reckoning. If we kept Dagger on top, we play Curse, Ferocidon, second Dagger, and we win. We don't have enough mana to do that. We only have 6 mana available. So we wouldn't be able to play all of those things. Curse plus Ferocidon plus Dagger is not enough damage anyway. That's only 1, 2, 3, 4 damage because we don't have a Panharmonicon. So that wouldn't have quite got us there in that situation. Let's bring in the other Fatal Push. Maybe we just can't go Vraska's Contempts. I mean, if they're getting to Glorybringers, then they get to Glorybringer. Yeah, Prism doesn't make mana. You gotta pay 1 mana and then you tap it to add a color. So you can't tap it to make mana. You gotta tap a land and then we can use it for fixing basically. So if we have a swamp, Prism can let us tap that swamp and essentially tap it for mana of any color. Basically turns any one land into a City of Brass, basically. I don't know if we have room for Pierce. I don't know what we would go down for Pierce here. So, we'll play first. Well, we got a Bantu's Last Reckoning. Hopefully we can just leverage that into a win. That seems like one of our better cards in the matchup. Negate is also somewhat relevant. Wungar, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. There's a Rootbound Crag for our opponent. Well, Ether Hub. And I think we're just going to cycle here. Adamset, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. There's a Sanctum. Oh, come on, no Cubs. There's a Cub. Well, let's cycle. Back to Fetid Pools. Ooh, there's a push, though. Alright. So, spend some mana, kill the Cub right now. Get rid of it. Play Fetid Pools, pass the turn. Leo Karokal, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscribers. Yeah, hopefully we find some Prophetic Prisms or something for mana purposes. There's Rogue Refiner. I mean, the only good news is we do have this Bantu's Last Reckoning, which can do some surprising stuff. More daggers, but no real combo pieces. Do we spend an... Oh, boy. I don't think we do. I think we just gotta pass. I don't think we can spend an energy to play Fireweaver here. We were playing Tishana Bant originally, Zyron, and then we ended up switching to this because it was not running very well. Opponent gets in with Rogue Refiner. Down to 17. Take out the Hubs next league. I don't know. Saheeli Rai. So Saheeli just scries and dies? Let's pass. We've had some super awesome wins, but this is, I expect that you have these kind of games with the deck too. So I think that's to be expected with this kind of deck. The super awesome against the odd style wins, but also these games where your opponent just plays good value stuff, you don't really draw your combo pieces, and I mean, we would literally spend our last energy to scry 1, and then Saheeli would die immediately. That doesn't seem like a really great deal. Negate is mostly to try to protect our combo pieces. Our opponent's got Abrades and Slice and Twains and all this other stuff that really ruins our combo plan. Graviez, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops tier for our new subscriber. Man, we just have to Bantu's Last Reckoning or we're dead, and then we're still dead? Yikes. Alright, well, Bantu's Last Reckoning. I mean, we have to or we're dead. Opponent's going to counter. We're going to counter the counter. But we're still... I mean, we got to hope our opponent's just 4 lands in hand for any follow-up, and we're pretty dead. The island did let us cast the negate there, which is good. Well, what's our opponent got? Come on, nothing. Literal nothing. Servant of the Conduit's close-ish to nothing. Remember, we don't get to untap next turn. 2 servants is a little less nothing. And a tune. Well, our opponent's hand wasn't great, but we untap and don't do anything. Or we don't untap, and then... there's Panharmonicon. We'll pass the turn. Yeah, this is seeming about right. Opponent has a land. Cycles. Another servant. Hey, what's up, Justin? Well, you didn't miss much in the beginning anyway. Opponent gets in. Lethal on board. Yeah, that does it. We can't cast anything. Alright, so 1-1 with Daggerbird. We've had some super awesome wins, but that was... Those last couple games were a bit rougher. Zyron for the 6th month in a row. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops tier for our new subscriber. Yeah, I don't know. Grixis, the mana is definitely... It's hard. You have 1 mana black spells, 2 mana black spells... 1 mana blue spells, 2 mana blue spells, 2 mana red spells, 3 mana red spells. So it seems challenging to make that mana work without some number of 5-color lands or Ether Hub lands. So I don't know. I mean, maybe you just play more, you could play more energy sources. Alright, we get to play first. Alright, we got an Opt. We got a Panharmonicon. Would you consider Caraclan Ironworks to be a good engine for the Servo Marionette Modern build? If not, what would you suggest? Yeah, I mean, that makes sense if you're going to play Servo and Marionette Master. That seems like a good engine. Yeah, I'm sure it sounds different not being X2, Lucas. Spire, I mean, Spire is worth considering. There's not that many artifacts, though, so I think you're going to run into the Ether Hub problem. Dowsing Dagger you can't cast on turn 2. So you have 4 Prophetic Prisms, 1 Chalice that we usually sideboard out, and 4 Panharmonicons. So that's actually pretty unlikely that you have an artifact in the early game to add mana of any color. So let's play Fetid Pools. Pass the turn. Penalite, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. Competitive while still being spicy. That's a good question. How are we doing this? Let's just play Summit Pass. The deck is basically looking to play a bunch of Rampaging Ferocidon type effects. Things that, man, more Cubs? What is everyone playing Cub? Ether up to the bottom. Well, there's a Dagger. I guess we just run out Ferocidon. I'm expecting it to die and then to get run over by Cub, but if they kill it here, it does mean we get down a Panharmonicon, so if they don't have removal and a Braid, things might be alright. But basically, we're trying to get down a bunch of effects like Rampaging Ferocidon and Trespasser's Curse, along with Panharmonicons to double their triggers, and then use Dowsing Dagger to force our opponent to have creatures enter the battlefield. Have not run into tokens yet. There's the Abrade. Well, that's an Abrade that isn't killing Panharmonicon. So that's, I guess, a small consolation. Well, yeah, I mean, Energy is the best deck in Standard. And not, I don't even think it's particularly close at this point. So, not super surprising that a lot of people are playing Energy. Are you ever going to bring back your Sherry Black deck with Razaketh? That was a commander deck. Definitely might play it again at some point. It was super sweet, so I would not be opposed to playing it again. One Abrade in the whole list? Well, that means our Panharmonicon should be safe for the time being. We do have a Trespasser's Curse, so we're actually not that far away from doing stuff. Alright, so let's run out Trespasser's Curse. We might be getting the combo kill. Splice on Arcane is a good against odds theme for Modern that we haven't done yet. You saw this deck on Loading Ready Run stream? That's sweet. They probably saw the Instant Deck today. Yeah, I think I finally solved the Twitch problems, which is awesome. I've been watching a lot of Commander Clash games, literally all of them. I've gotten this deck that I've got IRL, was curious what you think about it. Ooh, wow. I like the cycle theme. I think it looks really fun. I really like the theme of it, just having all the cycles. Gods, Praetors, Zeniths. It looks cool. Oh, they played against it. Okay, I see. Maybe we played against them. Yeah, Longtusk Cub is... Longtusk Cub might be the poster child for Energy being too good in Standard. It might actually be the card. Opponent gets in with Cub. It's not impossible... Well, I guess we're not going to win here. Yeah, let's opt. Fireweaver triggers off Dagger. That's only 2 damage, though. I don't think we can keep Fireweaver. Another Fetid Pools. And an Ether Hub. Well, let's champion. See if they got Essence Scatter. They do. Oh, Supreme Will? Huh, okay. Well, now we gotta run out Dowsing Dagger. Not sure we live long enough for this to matter. Man, Longtusk Cub is quite the magic card. We do gain a bunch of life here. Opponent's down to 10. Play Fetid Pools, pass the turn. So we have some good draws here. Fireweaver wouldn't have been enough damage, right? It only triggers off artifacts entering the battlefield. So we get 1 Dowsing Dagger, it doubles to 2 damage. So that's way not even close to being lethal. Opponent's pumping. Well, the thing is, playing the tap land there means either we draw a card that triggers our stuff and we're happy, Saheeli, Dowsing Dagger, etc., If we draw nothing, then at least we can eternalize this Champion of Wits and set up the kill for next turn, hopefully. So that's where we're at for now. Opponent going down to 8, which means resolving a Saheeli, resolving a Dowsing Dagger would win us the game. Man, Long Tusk Cub is... oh man, it is pretty ridiculous. Well, come on, top deck. Come on, top deck. This would be a good turn to draw a Dowsing Dagger off the top of our deck. More energy. Come on, deck. Come on, one time. Fatal Push doesn't do it. Well, so we Fatal Push Cub, take 6. Inventor's Fair requires 3 artifacts. We only have 2 at the moment. Well, if we Eternalize Champion of Wits and our opponent doesn't have a Harness Lightning or a Glory Bringer, then we're almost guaranteed to win next turn. The other line is to Fatal Push Long Tusk Cub. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're most likely going to survive, but then we need to top deck to win next turn, and there's nothing we can champion into to win the game. So this just buys us another turn, but we only get 1 top deck. So we're not that high percentage to win the game. We might have 8 draws that win us the game. Inventor's Fair requires 3 artifacts. You can't push and Eternalize. We're going to Eternalize. If they got removal, then they got us. Discard Freebooter, discard Freebooter. Well, we weren't going to hit anything to win the game next turn. So when we talk about how this match plays out, remember that our draw would have been Freebooter next turn. Yeah, we'll discard Censor. Pass the turn. Hopefully they don't have removal. Opponent. Come on, no removal. Yes! Oh, yes, getting in the chump. Yup. Down to 6. Plays a tap land. Canyon Slew. Saheeli Rye for the win? We have to tap properly. Red, blue, whatever. Well, we're dead even without the Cub, so I don't think they're going to counter a push. Saheeli Rye, come on. No way to destroy the artifact. Copy Dowsing Dagger. Did we get there? For Xaxes? Oh! We got there. We got there. It looks like the line worked. Whew, good lord. Well, we've been good in game 1s against Teamer Energy. Whew. Well, we did it. We did it. We did it. Good God. So, we're actually, if we were doing against the odd style and keeping track of game wins, we've actually done pretty well with this deck. Bring in the negates, bring in the Bantu's Last Reckonings. Gotta bring in the Fatal Push, especially on the play. Go down the Censors. Go down to Fireweaver. I don't know about the Fireweaver plan. I've not been particularly impressed with Fireweaver. I don't think it's done anything for us yet. So let's try going down the Fire Weavers, and you like Pierce over Negate. Pierce is just not that great at stopping a Braid, but maybe it's a good idea. Thoughts on God Pharaoh's gift deck with Fraying Sanity and Fleet Swallower? Mill opponent's entire deck in one attack. It's a really fun against the odds style idea, I think. I think it would be a really good against the odds episode, because it's got the big flashy finish. As far as being competitive, the problem is you got to play Fraying Sanity, which doesn't really help the rest of the deck for the most part and in a significant way. And most of the time, you get back a Angel of Invention, and you're going to win anyway. So while I like the flash factor and definitely plan on trying the deck at some point, I would assume like the GP level God Pharaoh's gift decks will probably stick to Angel of Invention. Pendelhaven Elderless? Let me see, Mr. Nobles. Opponent plays a Sanctum. Yeah, got to get down Fetid Pools. Pass the turn. So I like some of the parts of this deck. I wish we had more maybe Champion of Wits. That card is just so good. Not sure what we cut for it, but I always love casting Champion of Wits. There's a dagger. I think we just get down Prophetic Prism here. Draws us a card. There's Ferocidon. Slowly assembling combo pieces. The Elf deck with Pendelhaven Elder looks sweet. I like it. Yeah, maybe no fire. Oh no, our nemesis! It's the Cub. The Cub has arrived. Opponent gets in with Servant. Saheeli. I think we're just going to run out this Ferocidon, and we probably will trade with Cub if we have to. Well, that's our opponent got. 3 mana? What are they doing? Oh, I think I saw the Vampire combo deck last stream. It's definitely a spicy idea. Patermonicon, Bishop of the Bloodstain, Fireball them out. I like it. All right, opponent's gonna hit us with Cub. Let me see, D-Many. Yeah, I mean Cub. It might be the Thraben Inspector of our current standard. The card that you look at it at first glance and you're like, oh, it's a grizzly bear. That's nothing. Just like Thraben Inspector's Esquire. And then you realize it's actually the best card in standard by a pretty significant margin. So right now, Dowsing Dagger is not doubled. So I think this means we just need to Champion of Wits and go digging for more combo pieces. We do take a damage in the process. We really need Trespasser's Curse, I think. So we go looting. Land. Discard Canyon Slough. Discard Negate. Play the island. Pass the turn. Well, Curse drains our opponent, though. We need more effects to drain our opponent, because we have 2 Dowsing Daggers and a Saheeli to copy them. So what we're lacking here is things that drain our opponent when creatures enter the battlefield. Magma Sprays the champion. Hits us with the Cub for a trillion. Yep. Can't really stop that, unfortunately. Zubera Tribal. That's another one that I hope we do on Against Odds at some point. Pumps. Down to 7. Alright, run out our Opt. Well, there's Trespasser's Curse. See if our opponent has counters. Saheeli, play Ether Hub. I think we run out Saheeli first to bait out the counter. So run out Saheeli. Come on, counter it. Counter it, counter it. You don't want Saheeli out there. We're probably still just dead, though. We're 1-1. I believe that's the record that we are supposed to be at the moment. Everybody's gung-ho about a braid. Well, if you want to bring in a braid, figure out what we should be cutting. The problem with combo decks is it's hard to bring in value cards sometimes because you bring in the value cards, but then you are weakening the actual combo. Saheeli resolves, unfortunately. Well, this means Trespasser's Curse. We're not trying to gain life. We're trying to kill our opponent. We're trying to kill our opponent. Well, do any of the cards in our... Don't all the cards... Is there any card in our hand that keeps us from having to chump Longtusk Cub? Opponent definitely has Counterspell in hand, unfortunately. Copying the Dino doesn't do much. Yeah, I don't think... we're not in a good spot. Well, don't worry, Fat. I'll be doing some guest spots soon for Commander Clash. Copy Prophetic Prism. Yeah, opponent's playing slow at the moment. We draw a land. Alright, I mean, if you got a counter, you got a counter. Not much we can do about it at this point. Yep, there's the counter. Pass the turn. Yeah, we're pretty dead here, I think. Prism goes away. One thing I've noticed about this deck is our odds of winning has dropped significantly post-sideboard games. We've won game 1 against Teamer Energy each time we've played against it, and we have gotten just pretty much crushed in sideboard games. Hey, see you, Justin. Have a good night. Unshinkin, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Does our opponent have more counters? Elmo Fazen for the 2nd month in a row. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. So our opponent's just trying to tap us out, or they also have Spell Pierce? Yep. All right. Yes, I mean, you can see the plan of the deck it's very much struggled after sideboarding. So pretty severely. And I don't know. I guess we got to bring... So, like, how do you I did not see your question, Asia. So, like, the problem with the deck is, Sethra, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. So here's the thing. This stuff is all combo pieces. This is combo pieces. This is combo pieces. This is combo pieces. So all these cards are basically, we can't take them out. If we take them out, we can't win. So arguably Prophetic Prisms and Ops are pretty difficult to take out because, and same with Champion of the Wits, because just hoping that we naturally luck into our one playset of Panharmonicon, our one playset of Dowsing Dagger doesn't really do much. So I think this is a pile of cards, and we have to cut 4 of them already that we can, like, maybe play with. So that's the challenge here, is figuring out how to manipulate this pile of cards to have a chance. Like, Spell Pierces and Negates are good. It's very challenging to be able to sideboard with combo decks. Like, yeah, I understand the idea of cutting Freebooter, but we're also, like, considering bringing in Negate. So you're actually, or bringing in Duress. So you're bringing in a Duress to cut a Duress doesn't seem like you're really doing much. You're just kind of spinning your wheels. Like, sure, maybe Duress is 8.5 and this is 8.4, but it doesn't really significantly change our chances of winning the matchup too much. Maybe we just can't bring in removal. I think that's the biggest problem I'm seeing with the deck is there's just not much room for interacting with the opponent and still being able to pull off the combo consistently. Like, we might just have to stick with this. 2 Fatal Pushes, just hope they don't have a Cub. Like, it's hard to not bring in more Cub answers, but I mean, I think that's one of the problems with the deck. I think that's just, like, how the deck is. I think that's one of the challenges with playing this deck. I mean, Censor starts in the main deck. Alright, well, we get to start with the Mulligan. Lots of combo pieces in that hand. Alright, well, we have combo pieces and a Fatal Push, so we're not dying to Cub. And we'll keep Opt. I don't think that a Braid is that good. I mean, it's, like, moderate. It's good on exactly turn 2. But we only have 2 copies, and other than exactly turn 2, it's not actually all that good. Alright, play Swamp, pass the turn. We're going to wait on the Trespasser's Curse. They've shown multiple Spell Pierces, so I don't think it's good to just run it out there. I mean, think of this deck like Storm, I think is a good comparison. Think of it like you're like a Storm deck in Modern. I think it's pretty similar in the amount of cards that are dedicated to the combo. And, like, yeah, it would be great to bring in something to kill Tarmogoyf, because Tarmogoyf's really powerful and you die to it sometimes. But you just can't always do that, because you need to keep a critical mass of combo pieces. Yeah, our opponent's definitely representing that they have Spell Pierce in hand. They've been leaving up that mana pretty consistently. Opponent's passing. Well, if we find a land, we can start playing things like Trespasser's Curse around. Alright, we'll keep the Dragon Skull Summit. So now we can play things around a Spell Pierce. Oh man, another Panharmonicon. Well, play Trespasser's Curse. Jeez. They sideboard into an extremely counter-heavy build of this. More counters than you would expect out of Teamer Energy. Opponent. There's Whirler Virtuoso. Skill-free modern deck, Tarmogoyf Blows. Well, I mean, yeah, we gotta run into Spell Pierce, unfortunately. We can't just pass and do nothing here. Yep. Opponent makes a Thopter. The problem is, without some sort of card draw, our odds of finding 1 of 4 Panharmonicons, 1 of 4 Dowsing Daggers, and 2 of 8 Ferocidons and Trespassers Curses just are not, it's not very high without having Ops and Prophetic Prisms. Oh my god. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, they have a surprisingly high number of counters for Team Energy. Well, play the creature, pass the turn. Oh, we're playing a really fun deck. It's a really good against the odds deck, where we get some really spectacular wins, but it's not it's got some consistency issues here and there. Opponent gets in with the Thopters. Well, let's opt. We can't really keep Dagger here because we don't have enough to go with it. More Ferocidons. Yeah, I don't think Ferocidon or Fireweaver probably... I think that's on the top of the cards that I would cut from this deck if I was building it. We haven't had a real... I don't think one single situation where I've been like, man, I'm really glad we have this Fireweaver. It seemed pretty mediocre to bad every match so far. Well, is there any way we just win this race with Ferocidons? Opponent's actually leaving back a creature? That means they don't have much going on. I mean, maybe? Maybe we're just going to get Ferocidon beatdown win? Well, kill Thopter. So our opponent can't block our Menace creatures. Go attacking. Wow. Wow! This could actually be happening. Hey, no problem, 99 Zombie Man. I didn't even notice it. You're seeing some craziness. Sorry, Whirler Virtuoso. We're menacing. Hit our opponent down to 11. Run out Prophetic Prism. Pass the turn. We're trying to win the race. By killing it there, we're on a potentially a 2-turn clock or at least a 3-turn clock. Opponent gets in. Man, this is going to be super close. Down to 7. Come on, no creatures. Servant. Drains our opponent for 2. Oh man, we are close. We are super close. Yeah, Whirler doesn't do much because they're taking 2 to do it. Panharmonicon. Well, go attacking. Hit our opponent. Are we going to steal this win with Ferocidon beats? Makes a Thopter. Takes 2. Oh, we're so close, but just short. Opponent blocks and blocks. Drops to 4. Dagger isn't lethal though, right? Dagger's only 2 here. Let's Prism. Play the island. Pass the turn. Next turn. Next turn. Opponent plays a land. No attacks. Ooh! Dagger. Double dagger. One, two, 1, 2. Alright, I mean, we just go for it. Dagger. We have it with counter backup. Magma spray. Okay. Double magma spray. Oh, we got there. Whoo! Oh, we got there. Counter it. Dagger resolves. Drains for 2. Wow. Wowee zowie. Second dagger. And we got there. Whew! That was a close one, but we're we're surviving. We're surviving. We actually won a post-board game against Teamer Energy. We still have not played tokens. We're up to 2-1. If you, man, that means one more win and we get a treasure chest. We got to win one out of these 2 and we get a treasure chest, which I would never have believed that we would get a winning record. If we go 3-2 with this deck, I will be ecstatic. That would be a great performance. Wow, I can't believe it's working. Come on, tokens. I just want to face tokens before we finish the stream, because that's the match that we're best in. We just naturally are set up to host tokens. Whew, man, I can't believe we won that. Our opponent flooded out a bit. That was probably the main reason. They never found any of their big plays, which was pretty lucky for us. Come on, tokens. Not teamer, not control. All right, we're on the play. And, yeah, we can't keep this. We got some good pieces, but not enough lands. We're actually going to keep this. We get a Scry, we get a Opt, we get a Prophetic Prism. All right, there's a land. So play the island, pass the turn. See what our opponent's up to. Oh, yeah, we're playing some Dagger, Middling Mage. Control again. Well, let's Opt. Take the Ether Hub. Play Ether Hub. I think we got to run out one Prism at least. They're better after Panharmonicon, but we need to find lands. Or Panharmonicons. What about a Teamer Token Control deck that has been running around? I don't know if I've seen the Teamer Token Control deck. Yeah, let's play Frosidon. Start the beats. Yeah, we're technically 2-1 right now. Oh, dear. Oh, this is the Cycling Approach deck. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Or Cycling God Pharaoh's Gift deck, I think. Yeah, that's definitely the Cycling God Pharaoh's Gift deck. Cycles, cycles. It's like Standard Living End. Someone was asking about this in the chat earlier, so if you're wondering about Cycling God Pharaoh's Gift, this is the deck. It also means our opponent's tapping out. Oh, hollow one. Well, we get to drain them. Oh, yikes. Oh, no. You gotta be kidding. Odds, not good. Odds very, very low. Close to 0. Well, we got to see the hollow one nuts. I mean, sometimes you just got all your hollow ones in hand. Yup. Yup, yup, yup. Vile Manifestation. And we're going to scoop it up. Fireweaver doesn't even shine there, because it's only when it enters the battlefield under our control. Wow, that was one of the best standard starts I've seen. They had 3 hollow ones on turn 3. Alright. So Fatal Push is dead. We probably need a Braids. Well, I guess it's not dead, but it's not great. Go down this Chalice. Go down the Fire Weavers. Probably go down Freebooters. Bring in Bantu's Last Reckonings. Yeah, that was a pretty impressive hand for our opponent. Gotta give him credit there. That was pretty impressive. Maybe we can keep the Freebooters. Maybe we gotta keep... maybe we gotta keep pushes? I don't even know. Maybe something like that-ish? Yeah, Lost Legacy doesn't hit what we need. God Pharaoh's Gift is their biggest payoff. Yes, you always look at your opponent's hand with Freebooter, but you don't get to take a card out of it if it's pushed. Alright, let's try it like this. I wonder if this could work. I mean, we don't die to Hollow One with this hand. Alright, we're gonna try this. We can cycle Canyon Slough. We can negate a God Pharaoh's Gift, or a way to get God Pharaoh's Gift. Yeah, I think it's fine, actually. We stop their main combo piece, and we don't die to a million Hollow Ones. So both of those things make me kind of like this hand. Swamp for our opponent. And there's Vile Manifestation. Alright, Op's a fine draw. Well, let's get down Ferocidon, I think. Start pressuring our opponent a bit. They're going to start growing their Vile Manifestation. What is this? Oh, dear. That's a lot of Vile Manifestations. Well, now we're probably going to have to stop playing Ferocidons. And a tap land. This is a 0-4 for 2, but it gets +1/+0 for each card with cycling in your graveyard. So it actually gets really big. I guess we better just pass. How would you build a Fling Vile Manifestation deck? Ugh. Well, I think we actually got to counter that. We got to keep this Bantu's Last Reckoning. These things are going to get really big really fast. I mean, I guess you just try to play as many cycling cards as possible. I mean, basically you're looking to get 20 cycling cards in your graveyard to get the guaranteed kill. Opponent passes. Well, there's Panharmonicon. That is a combo piece. Pass the turn. We're kind of sort of getting close. I just tweeted a dinosaur token to you that a friend of mine drew. He doesn't have Twitter. Please check it out. Well, I will have to look for it, Elbus. Thanks for sending it to me. Oh, that's awesome. It's a Scoops dinosaur token. Oh, dear. Now we might just have to Wrath, I guess. Opponent goes attacking. Or not. Well, let's opt. See what we find. Swamp definitely to the bottom. Canyon Slough. Yeah, I think we got a Wrath here. Yeah, we're going to lose if we don't. Clear the board. Play the island. Pass the turn. Yeah, I think we just have to. Hope our opponent doesn't have any big follow-ups. Cycles. The Lurching Rot Beast. Cycles. Fetid Pools. And Hollow one. Alright. Fetid Pools. Well, let's get down for Osidon. We're going to hold on to our cycling lands. We might cycle both of them. Setting a blue-black cycling deck that had many similar cards to this one. Opponents playing Bant had a Control Field, Abandoned Sarcophagus. Yeah, Manifestation can get pretty big. Oh, okay. Yep, that's the game. So God Pharaoh's Gift's coming down, and... One, two, three, four, five, six. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's gonna do it. Well, we'll see. How can we win here? Like, Champion of Wits into... Ooh, awesome, Jay Zoller. Champion of Wits into something. Opponent hits us. Down to 6. We gotta win this turn. Inventor's Fair is a dead card. So, cycle Canyon Slough. The Flood. The Flood, the Flood. Yup. And that does it. Well, that did not feel like a very good matchup. So, back down to 2-2, which means... Well, it means two things. First, it means... It did way better than Tishana. Second, this match is it. All of everything, as far as getting a treasure chest, is riding on our very last match. So, yeah, the cycling version of that deck it's really sweet. It's very all-in at the graveyard. So it tends to have trouble with graveyard hate, but it is a very fast version of the God Pharaoh's Gift deck. Tishana did, oh man, we mulled to 5 so much and flooded so much. So this is it, last round of the night with Dagger Burn of all things. Seeing if we can feed the children. Gotta pull off a win here. Come on, good hand. Come on, Tokens. Tokens is a really popular deck right now in Standard. It actually is. And we haven't played against it once. Opponent's going to 6. All right. What are they on? Tokens? Oh, it might be tokens. It's looking tokeny. I think it might be tokens, boys and girls. We might have did it. We might have did it. We might have did it. Come on, white black tokens. Absent tokens. Give us that anointer priest. Oh, yes, yes, yes. We got the hosing. We finally did it. All right, let's run out Freebooter. Do a hand deck. Maybe it's like Esper Control, and then I'm sad. It should be Absent Tokens, though. Concealed Courtyard Evolving Wilds very likely means Absent Tokens. Whew! Yes? All right, there's Fatal Push. We still get the peek to make sure. Opponent cracks. Oh man, I would be so thrilled to finish 3-2 with this deck. Alright, definitely tokens. Cast out, Fumigate, Hidden Stockpile, and start finish. Alright, that's the hand. They do need lands. They do have cast out, which we got to be aware of. So this should be one of our best matchups. Cast out is annoying. That's true. That does get our pieces. Opponent. Oh, they drew a land? Ugh. Alright, let's... Trespassers curse our opponent. Opponent's realizing what's happening. Alright, they make their tokens. Play Canyon Slough. Pass the turn. Do they draw the land for cast out? Podit gets in. I know you can find the blue-black cycling list, but I'm not sure exactly where it is, but I have seen it before. There's Hidden Stockpile. Opponent, Legion's Landing. No fear of the Trespasser's Curse. No fear. Oh boy. Well, let's Inventor's Fair. I think we're just going to run out Panharmonicon first. Run out Panharmonicon. Pass the turn. Shadow City 77. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Our opponent's just got to try to exile all of our pieces. I think that's our only realistic way of winning, is just to exile all of our stuff. They do get the land, so they can exile something here. We'll see what they exile. Yeah, we're going to get cast out. There's not much we can do about it, though. Unfortunately. They also have Fumigate, which is going to wipe away our dinosaur if they want to. So they have about their most disruptive hand possible. Opponent's got weird timing issues. Gonna hit the Panharmonicon. Alright. I guess that makes sense-ish. Well, run out Trespasser's Curse. Play Canyon Slough. Run out Prophetic Prism. Pass the turn. Champion of Wits isn't bad. No fear! Opponent's got no fear. Runs it out. Yup. Oh, dagger. Oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious! It actually hoses them. It doubles their tokens. So if we play Ferocidon and then play Dowsing Dagger, they make 4 tokens. The problem is Fumigate is the issue. They're not dead, are they? The problem is they just gain it all back with this Fumigate. I guess that's fine, though. Let's do it. Let's do it. That's what we came here to do. Play Ferocidon. Run out Dowsing Dagger. Get many triggers. Yup. Drain our opponent a bunch. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's so funny that they're getting beat by their own Anointed Procession. They can just Fumigate to kind of get out from under this. Pass the turn. Oh, goodness. Goodness. Yeah, we don't gain life, but we still drain our opponent a bunch. I think that's more important. Oh, there's Fumigate mana. Opponent goes attacking, so they're going to gain a bunch of life back, unfortunately. Kill the token. Opponent runs out their Fumigate. Yup. Gains back a bunch of life. Yep. Up to 16. But they do start getting drained again from this Hidden Stockpile Anointed Procession. Yeah, they do gain from Fumigate, unfortunately, the way it's worded. Back down to 12. Well, let's run out our Champion of Wits. See if we can just hit another dagger would be sweet. Discard land. Discard land. Pass the turn. Let's... Alright, opponent has a Anointer Priest. That sort of kind of undoes the damage. I think we do block. Search for his Kanta. So our opponent's gaining 1 but losing 2, so we're still draining them out slowly. And they're losing the life first, which is relevant. So cycle Fetid Pools. Ooh, Saheeli! Oh, we got him! We got him. That does it. That does it. Trespasser's Curse number 3. Yes! Yes, the combo! Saheeli Rai. Copy Dowsing Dagger. And this is going to be many triggers. This should work. I think this is actually Exaxes. They go up to 12 and then lose 12? Hopefully I counted this properly. Do we get them? Alright, we got there. Woo! Yes. Yes, yes. Opponent scoops him up. Not a matchup our opponent wants to be playing. Yes. So what do we want against tokens? We do not need fatal pushes. We can bring in, like, negates, probably. We want to be able to stop their removal for our combo pieces. Go down Fireweavers. Bring in negates and duresses. And maybe just keep it like that. We could bring in Bantu's Last Reckoning. Not sure if it's 100% necessary. Oh, wow. This feels like our dream matchup. We could go down Censors for something. Like Lost Legacy, maybe? Lost Legacying their combo pieces seems relevant. Let's try Lost Legacies and Bantu's Last Reckoning. Let's try it like that. I think that's fine. Yeah, getting rid of the cast out seems like big game for us. I can't believe that Anointed Procession was so negative for them. This feels like the one matchup, like, as bad as Control is for us, is as good as Tokens is. This seems like the one matchup that we just shouldn't be able to lose. Alright. See what our hand looks like. Oh. Oh! Alright. I mean, we're missing blue mana, but we got a lot of the pieces that we want. Conceal Courtyard for our opponent. And starts the token time. Well, we do want blue mana eventually. Canyon Slough, go. Is Metalwork Colossus any good in Standard? It can be pretty good. It suffers from a Braid being very good and very heavily played. Opponent gets in. 4-1. Gain some life. And there's Anointer Priest. Boo. Well, let's get down Trespasser's Curse, counteract Anointer Priest, pass the turn. There's the stockpile. And Evolving Wilds. So opponent gets to start making tokens for free. And we don't have blue mana, unfortunately, to stop a cast out. Yep. Gets the token. Come on, blue mana. Blue mana, blue mana, blue mana. Well, Prophetic Prism, draw a card. It gets us to slow blue mana. Play Ether Hub. Pass the turn. It's Dakota! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Opponent gets in, flips a Danto. They are gaining an annoying amount of life. And there's Anointed Procession. Oh boy. Can we actually kill them? Is part of the problems. Here comes the dorks. Well, let's opt. I don't even think we want to opt. Lost Legacy is a few minutes too late now. Play Dragon Skull Summit. Run out Freebooter. We didn't have mana to counter anything. Negate costs 2 mana. We only had 1 mana, unfortunately. Would have countered it if we had 2 mana, but we didn't draw any blue lands. Have you thought about a how to make content, like what programs to use for creators? Oh, that's a cool idea. That could be a good article to do sometime. Opponent gets in. We block. Yeah, we're not making any headway right now. That's alright, Paladin. It's hard to see on the little screen, but yeah, Prophetic Prism doesn't actually tap for mana, unfortunately. It just fixes our mana. If it tapped for mana, it would be pretty sweet there. Swamp. Well, play Swamp. Run out Saheeli, I guess. Yeah, I think we're actually in pretty bad shape. Anointer Priest is really making things hard for us. Let's scry. Alright, there's another Trespasser's Curse for the future. Pass the turn. Start, makes more tokens. Yeah, I think we're dead now. Yeah, we're definitely dead here. Well, we saw our opponent can win. It's Anointer Procession. There's Shefadunes. Opponent. Going at Saheeli. Well, block a warrior. Saheeli down. Opponent gets some more tokens. The problem is our opponent's just gaining more life than than we can do anything about. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, we have stuff that naturally hoses our opponent, but we didn't really draw particularly well. We didn't get any of our effects stacked up, and our opponents had their Anointer Priest. Well, now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I guess we're not just dead. We block and, yeah. We block and drop to like 1. I mean, I guess maybe we should have negated start. I guess it gave them a couple extra tokens. Block a token. Down to 14. The Sheffet Dunes is also a pretty big problem. While Sheffet Dunes gains us some life, while Dowsing Dagger gains us some life, it also loses us life to Sheffet Dunes. Well, play Inventor's fair. I guess we just gotta play Dagger, but I think we're dead on board. I mean, Dagger gains us 8, but costs us 4, so it's only really gaining us 4 life because of the Sheffet Dunes. So we're up to 26. 1, 2. Yeah, opponent makes 2 more tokens. I think this has got to be the turn where we're dead. If we draw a Bantu's Last Reckoning, then we could still be in it, maybe. Oh, yeah, you're right. Plants have Defender. Good call. Opponent. What are you doing, opponent? Yes, opponent. Alright, so we're going to counter that, I guess. Keep our freebooter alive. Opponent goes on the big attack. Is there anything we can draw to win? Block a token. Down to 17. Hidden stockpile. Oh, this Anointer Priest is just ruining us. We don't hit anything. Yeah, we don't have Bantu's Last Reckoning in hand, unfortunately. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So definitely dead on board. I guess all we can do is Lost Legacy ourselves and name negate. Just to cycle. And we draw a lad. Alright, so people want to see this flip. We actively don't want to flip this in our deck because we need it an artifact to copy with Saheeli Rai. But since I'm going to concede here because we're dead on board, we'll attack and flip it just so you can see what it looks like. But our deck, keep that in mind if you play the deck. We never want to flip it. We need it to be an artifact because we need to copy it with Saheeli Rai. That's one of the main synergies of the deck is not flipping this. So, but we did it. We got a Lotus Veil. All right, so let's bring in the other Bantu's Last Reckoning. Maybe we got to bring in. The biggest problem I have with this deck is we just don't have enough slots for the interaction that we need. Like, I think we need to be able to deal with Anointer Priest, but if we bring in Fatal Pushes for Anointer Priest, then what do we possibly cut out? I guess we can take out... Our opponent has tons of ways to disrupt our combo. We can't cut negates. Like, Ixalan's Binding on Trespasser's Curse, and that would or Dowsing Dagger, and we basically just scoop the game, if that happens. Actually, literally scoop the game, if that happens. I guess we can go down one Prophetic Prism. Alright, we'll try it like that. It's actually really hard to win without Panharmonicon. Alright, we got the combo hand. We don't have any defense, but we have turn 2 Trespasser's Curse. We don't have a way to stop Ixalan's Binding. We don't have a way to stop negate. Dino can't really win in the game, though. I don't think. Play Fetid Pools. Pass the turn. So we'll see. We'll see what our opponent has. We got good combo pieces. Hopefully our opponent just doesn't have Anointer Priest. That's a nightmare. There goes Trespasser's Curse. And now our hand does literally nothing. Play Dragon Skull Summit. Pass the turn. We're kind of playing like a 4-card combo, which means we need a lot of different pieces in our deck, and we need to draw a lot of different pieces in the right order for our deck to really do anything. Oh man, opponent. Opponent with the token nuts. We cycle. More lands. Come on, action. Alright, we'll run out for Osidon. If it lives, it's a good way to counteract the priest. Little fragile since it's a creature that dies to Fatal Push, but why not name something other? So Lost Legacy only draws you cards for cards that are exiled from your hand. It doesn't draw cards for the ones in your deck, so the only thing we could name to draw a card would be negate. Maybe our opponent won't have Fatal Pushes in. They don't seem very good. See, this is where I'm talking about defense. St. Fox, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. This is what I mean by defense, is like being able to have a negate to defend our Ferocidon or defend our Panharmonicon or something. Oh, geez. Opponents, man, our games definitely get a lot harder post-sideboard. I probably should have attacked there, I guess. Yeah, we can't really ever block. Opponent's got Champion of Wits. Get strained. Hey, thank you, St. Fox. Opponent's tanking on their draws. And passes. Sunscourge Champion, alright. Well, let's run out Champion of Wits. See what we can find. Lose a life. Do some drawing. Well, let's discard Saheeli. And I think we discard Dowsing Dagger for now. Yeah, Saheeli Dagger. Play the land. Run out Freebooter. Lose some life. Get something out of our opponent's hand. Yikes. Scarab God's a problem. That's a big problem. Man, opponent's hand's good. I guess we just got to take Search and pass the turn. So opponent's hand, Scarab God, Anointed Procession, negate. And draws a land. Maybe we got a chance here. The question's going to be if they actually have... The question's going to be if they have... Fumigate in their deck still. We draw our Fumigate. We'll play for Osidon. Get in, hit our opponent. Pass the turn. Another land. So Scarab God coming down next turn, which is not ideal. We don't have an answer to the Scarab God. I mean, we're screwed if they got Fumigate no matter what. What's up, Giebus? Yeah, let's cycle. Play the land. Get in with Freebooter. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, we don't have Lost Legacy anymore. Here comes Scarab God. Yep. Yup. Oh, dear. Come on, good draw. Panharmonicon is actually a fairly good draw here. Get in with Kite Sail. Hit our opponent. Yeah, we got to keep our Rampaging Frosidons on the battlefield. We can't let them die. Those are our best way, maybe only way, of winning this game. We haven't missed 6 damage with Dinos. We missed 3 damage on turn 2, or turn 3. That is true. But we have not missed 6 damage. Alright. Negate could be good eventually. Get in with Freebooter. Oh boy. Pass the turn. Our opponent can't get back that many creatures because of the combo of Anointed Procession, Panharmonicon, and Frosidons. Is actually... They get back Champion. They lose a ton of life, though. So... Well... We'll see. We'll see. They get to draw a ton of cards. The question is, do they have Fumigate in their deck? If they have Fumigate in their deck, we're almost certainly dead. If they don't have Fumigate in their deck, we're actually not in that bad a shape. Dagger would be good if our opponent doesn't have Fumigate. Opponent gets to see 8 fresh cards this turn. Dirty Tarp Salesman, welcome to the Fishbowl. Brewing a Panharmonicon Fiend Hunter combo deck for Modern. Any suggestions? A lot of the stuff from like the Blue-White Emiria deck works pretty good in that style of deck. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. They'll have enough mana though that they should be able to play a land, Fumigate, and use their own negate to deal with it. So we drain our opponent. Oh, we're close. We are close, but also so far. Gets to scry with Scarab God. Leaves a card on top. Leaves a card on top. Plays a land. Yep, here it is. A Angel of Sanctions. Yup. Opponent gets drained, down to 1. Hits Panharmonicon. Interesting. That is a very odd choice. Well, if we draw Dagger, we win. Dagger off the top is game. That would be the draw. Oh, come on, deck. Come on, Dagger. No, Panharmonicon is a very odd choice there. Come on, Dagger, one time. Yes! Oh, my goodness. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, we got there. We finished with a 3-2 record. Dagger off the top. Oh, wow. I can't believe we won. Oh, wow. Wow, we... Oh, Dagger Burn. Dagger Burn. Dagger Burn with a 3-2. I can't... Oh, man. Magic is a funny game. As bad as we ran in our first league with Tishana, we ran just as good in the second league. So, Islus, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big cheers for our new subscriber. I can't believe that that deck actually sort of worked. So, all right, we'll open the treasure chest in just a minute, and then we're going to wrap it up because we've already went long tonight. So, this deck, it's super spicy. I really like it. The things, my takeaways from it, apart from, as far as the deck itself, I don't think Reckless Fireweaver is good. We've never found any use for Reckless Fireweaver. Not sure about this Chalice being worthwhile. So those are the cards that are just obvious cuts for me. And then, as we talked about through the stream, the biggest challenge is we have so many combo pieces, it's really hard to play enough interaction, so I'm not sure how to do that. Maybe we just use the Reckless Fireweaver and Chalice slots to play more sweepers, fatal pushes, something along those lines. So those are the things that I'm looking towards now, is more ways to interact with our opponent. Censor might be a bit too greedy. It might be better to have like a harder removal spell over the Censor here. So, but overall, I mean, for being a very crazy brew, I was pretty impressed with how it worked. I mean, 3-2, not a great finish by any means, but we're playing Dagger Bird, and it was working, so that was pretty amazing. River's Rebuke could be an interesting idea. A bit expensive for the deck mana-wise, but interesting idea. I also like more champions as filtering. That's the only other problem, is we definitely did have some games where we just didn't find our pieces, and I'm a big fan of champion index like that, so... Oh boy. Alright, let's crack open our one chest. Only one treasure chest, but it could be the one. It could be the exact one we need. One treasure chest for the night. One treasure chest. Looking for a Black Lotus. Looking for a Rishian Import. Something super sweet. So chest 1 of 1. We get... Come on. Come on, chest. Lurgoyf. Not very good. Mob Rule. Also not very good. And a Sky March Bloodletter. Okay. So we got 2 rares, but they are very janky rares. The jankiest of the jank. Oh my goodness. So what a stream. What a league. So we scrubbed out horribly and ran horribly with Tishana Bant. And then Daggerburn was sweet. So I don't know. It seems like a fairly competitive against the odds style deck to me. But it is super spicy. And when it wins amazingly. So... Oh man, I think that does it for tonight, everyone. 2 leagues for the price of 1. So, Anyway, MTG Goldfish Replay YouTube. That's where you can find all the old streams. This one will be going up tomorrow. Normal YouTube channel, Commander Clash coming out tomorrow. Had Against the Odds last night. And of course, merch page for tokens and t-shirts and playmats and all that sweet stuff. So thank you everyone for hanging out. It was a fun stream, fun decks, always a good time. Thanks for the donations and the subs. You all are super amazing. It was a great night because of all you. So anyway, have a wonderful weekend, everyone. We'll be back on Tuesday with another live stream. In the meantime, like I said, check stuff out on the YouTube channel. I'll be watching the SCG Modern with Cedric Phillips and Patrick Sullivan this weekend, so that's some good entertainment as well. Have a great weekend. You're amazing, and I will talk to you soon.